Ah! What's up,
Ah.
gang? Their PNG is massive. Hold on.
Ah,
Hello!
ah, ah. Suffer.
I just tried out the... Jesus. You are loud now that I'm hearing this. Can you check stream for volume stuff? And then you can speak. Let me test it out.
Hello.
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 Does everything sound good, or...? Ow, my back. Ow.
I think it sounds good.
Ah! I cracked my back, bro. You think?
Good job.
Please play it. I need to know. The amount of times that my streams have sounded weird and nobody has told me is too many.
Yeah, to
One
me
too
it
many.
sounds good.
Like
We
the
sound
ratio
like
of your
equal
voice?
volume.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I pull up the game.
Blast out everyone's
Yeah, I
eardrums.
know, on God. Hold on. Perfecto.
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's move to this side. Okay. How does the game sound?
Game sounds fine.
Yippee! Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Skibby. Just finished eating din din at 9:22 or 9 whatever 9. I guess at 9. There's still food here, so I might slowly eat, but like I'm basically done. So let's start the game. Let's play the video game. People are not here today. Fungi has decided to ditch us.
Bro has died.
Did he say he couldn't make it? Maybe he just said it and I'm just fucking stupid.
No, he voted for Friday.
Hmm.
And he didn't say anything about not being here.
Okay. Well, okay. Great. Another clearly incriminating seance vision. It could not be any clearer, O foul defense. The accused donned the sacred robes of Lady Kira and then attacked the victim. Just realized my music is still playing. Hold on. Stop it. Oh, that's not me. Oh, how very terrible it must have been. I must have been. I have to, like, do the accent now. I just realized.
You have to pull out your own accent.
The figure of Lady Kira writ against the dim lantern right. The scent of incense growing ever more potent as she drew near. I can't fucking... I do some of it. Drew near.
It sounds like you just have a drawl.
Yeah, I have like a bit of a... One can almost sense the horror about me must have felt. Must have felt. Furt. Must have felt. That one's
Furt.
different, I think. The
I don't
facts
know.
presented by her benevolence are indisputable.
But that wasn't me. Do something, Nick.
Oh no, Chief. I'm working on it. Girl. That couldn't have been any clearer. Looks like I'm in for another uphill battle.
The accused committed this vile act during our ancient tradition, the purification rite.
Lovely.
I'm trying to remember the voice I fucking did for her.
Come to think of it, the Rites Guide explains the multi-part purification rite in detail. The transformation rite. The high priest reads scripture while the priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira. The Rite of Water. Lady Kira enters the spring and the High Priest purifies her, along with the dagger. The Rite of Fire. The priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. Wow.
Indeed. It would seem that the murder occurred during the transformation rite. The rite dictates that the High Priest stand in front of the spring.
Log redeeming first? Hell yeah.
Crazy. Therefore, the accused must have attacked him from the direction of the broken lantern.
How are you, Log?
Well, Barbed Head,
Sup?
would you care to object?
Yeah. Of course, because I know my client is innocent.
So you say. You truly do not know when you are beaten, do you?
I managed to pull it off last time with Albie. I'll just have to do it again! Again! Your intent to find fault with her benevolence is insight yet again. It would seem warriors are Pokunan creatures indeed.
Look at that Pokunan! Pokunan!
The fuck is a Pokunan?
Pokunan!
What exactly is a Pokunan?
Somebody's a real
Damn.
piece of shit, so to speak.
They can call me anything they want. The only thing they care about is uncovering the truth. Damn. Piece of
So,
shit.
Barbed Head, are you foolish enough to risk your life for your so-called truth? Because my insights are the truth. To deny them is to willingly dig your own
I never
grave.
deny them. It's just different interpretation.
Also, Girly Bob, we proved you wrong last time.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is she acting like she's never been proved wrong before? I am. Do you remember how this works? I don't know. Let's see.
The victim commenced the purification rite by bowing to the lanterns and reading a sutra.
How is the M?
As the first part, the transformation rite, ended, he lowered the sutra. Suddenly, he heard the accused's approaching footsteps and smelled her incense-laden robes.
Oh,
It was then that the victim felt an intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed. As his life's blood spilled over, his vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world.
okay.
That is everything the victim experienced in his final moments. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay. Dressed in the sacred robes of Lady Kira, the accused rushed the victim head on. The brutal stabbing she perpetrated could not have been any clearer.
Yes, it is plain for all to see.
Desmond, okay, my eyelid is swollen for no apparent reason. Oh god.
Oh.
Did you get bit in the eye? By a mosquito, maybe? Nothing scary, just
Okay,
random? Okay.
those.
Hopefully it's just something small.
I mean,
But
I've
that's
seen
good.
that
I'm
happen
glad
to
the day's
people
good.
randomly.
Yeah?
I've seen that happen before, so.
Can a mosquito suck the blood out of your eye?
Probably.
That sounds terrifying.
That does. I don't want to envision that ever.
I already did, and it's too late. Now I'm sad and scared. Well,
Trying not to.
it's too late. You already
No,
must have done.
It wasn't me.
You've already done so.
No.
No, please.
No.
Oh my god.
A sudden drowsiness came over me during the transformation rite. I didn't even get a chance to put on Lady Kira's robes.
You waste our time with such meaningless statements, accused. You cannot explain the truths revealed by the royal priestess's divine insight.
Oh. How did you end up finding contradictions last time?
The deceased's final memories includes all 5 senses.
Oh, you mean those words that appeared in the Pool of Souls? It looked to me like the bigger the word, the stronger the sensation was to the victim.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me too. The sensations themselves are never wrong, only their interpretations. That's why I tried to point out mistakes in Rafa's insights last time.
So, there could be some contradictions between what Abba and me felt in her insights, huh?
Huh? You got it!
Huh?
And I'm going to find them out this time too. Should I check out how to point the contradictions in Rafa's insights? I'm okay. I'll figure it out. I kind of forgot, but it's fine. Nah, I remember how it works. Not really, but still, sensations this time seem to fluctuate more than the ones from Albie's trial. In which case, I better keep an eye on the changes in their intensity too. Intensity? Did we do that last time? Chat. Did we do that?
Good question. I don't
Okay,
remember.
time to point out the sensations that contradict the insights. Let's watch it again, because I look you for gore. She's still there?
Umi.
Maya. She's still there on the screen.
Yeah.
Why did bro put it so close to his face?
For real, though.
Bro can't see. Well, okay. I also didn't understand what the fuck happened here. Like, bro, like, ran into the blade.
For real, that's what it looked like.
That or she, like, fucking slid forward. No, he definitely ran into the fucking blade. What the fuck am I watching? I have to look at the statements, too. It's just... Okay, this is wrong, because, like, footsteps... Can I point this out? How do I do this?
R, I think?
R chat?
And
Chat.
R says select,
Insane.
so...
Objection!
Oh yeah, I'm blind. You're right. The victim supposedly heard the accused's approaching footsteps, but did he really?
What nonsense is this? Is it not abundantly clear?
No, it's not. Because there's something strange about those footsteps.
Strange? Explain
Hi,
yourself,
rodent.
Bobhead.
Rat dumpy jump scare. That's so real, rodent.
Real.
Rodent always hopping in with that dumpy jump scare. Hi, rodent.
Where's the poop?
Oh my god, don't ask that. Don't give them any ideas. I love that emote though. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. The footsteps are strange because... Oh, they don't get louder. They're not getting any louder. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the biddies, Rodent, by the way. I really appreciate the biddies. That's so many biddies. It's been a while since, like, somebody dumped biddies on me. The last time that happened was with Cat Destroyer, and that was a long ass time ago. That was like 1,000 biddies. I think the most biddies I've ever received from anyone is 1,000 biddies. Oh my gosh, I wrote it. I also love that emote. Why do you have all these emotes of just, like, booties? Are you? Rodent is the booty collector. I'm officially Rodent is the booty collector. And there's no, that's it. Booty collector, that's it.
Bootymon.
Yes. Thank you, Rodent. Oh god, I think I just chipped a nail. How did I do that? I don't know. What is that?
Congratulations, you sound like every white
Thank
girl
you
ever.
for more. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, I just chipped my nail. Thick thighs
Oh my
save
God.
lives. Oh my gosh. What is that? Is that a turtle? What emote is that?
Buddy, it's a fucking girl with the skirt.
Oh, it's a girl with the skirt. Do you see how I thought that Loki looked like a turtle shell? Do you see the turtle shell that I'm seeing?
Not really.
Pookie?
I mean, a little bit, but not that much.
Okay, well, I guess it's just me. 07's in the house, chat. 07's. Rest in peace. I thought I heard Pookie, but I just heard.
No, that was me.
I forgot her. Pookie's sound isn't that anymore. It used to be. Someone's
It used to be,
that.
but now
I
is.
don't remember.
Can't pet that
Now
dog.
it's can't pet that dog.
Oh my god, I can make you schizophrenic with that.
No,
I
no.
can make you think Shaggy Jaw.
Yeah, you can, and I don't want that. So please focus your attention on the incense the victim smelled. The scent grows stronger as the accused approaches. If the accused really had approached the victim, the sound of her footsteps would have grown louder as the scent of the incense grew stronger. What, right? That makes perfect sense. How can this be explained, your benevolence?
Well, there must be a reason.
Yeah, we're just gonna embarrass this girl again. It is as they say, even a putrid worm of a lawyer will turn. What does that even mean? Ronan, what are you doing to that rat? What? What are you doing to that? Skippy, this is wild. I literally did this case 2 days ago. Brother.
That's insane. Do not
Is it
sweat.
the index that I think it is? You really did this case 2 days ago? That's pretty cool. That's actually insane. Maya! Yeah! Maya!
He's not exactly singing your praises, that's for sure.
How are you? Yes, it is. Jesus Christ. A blast from the past, chat. Insane.
Hi, Queen.
How have you been? How have you been, by the way? I've been low-key meaning to, like, reconnect with some of y'all, but, like, I low-key don't know where to start, so I'm kind of just here, you know? I've always just been here. There's no context given for anyone else, but MX is someone I have known from my I was gonna say school days and make it sound like I'm like an old man. I'm not, but no, don't worry about it. But yeah, someone I know IRL, or at least I know of IRL. I've been alright. That's good. That's good. Shit, that's crazy. Welcome to chat. Hello. things are a bit different. I don't know. But that's cool that you played this case. We've been playing Ace Attorney for like on this channel for how long? Who knows how long? Like
Ages.
It's been like 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. EB's 53 confirmed. Yeah, 100% for sure. Yeah.
You don't understand how tempted I was to say you forgot a 0.
What? Oh my god. 503, 530, 053.
Take your pick.
No. I'd rather not. I'm gonna have me a block of tofu with Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce and jarred
Dude,
minced
I'm going
garlic.
to culinary and I still don't know how to fucking pronounce it.
Worcestershire. I
I
thought
don't know.
I thought there was an H in there or something. Like I thought it was Worcester. Am I tripping? Or is it Worcestershire? Worcestershire sauce. Log, how do you pronounce that word? I low-key actually don't know. I feel like I should know at this point. Log. Bro, you cannot fucking speak. Goddamn. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, we are playing through this case index. We played through it a lot slower than most people do, obviously, because we kind of voice everything. But it's fun. It's been fun. Maya's back. We're having a great time. Yeah. Still, we cannot discount this information solely on account of its lawyerly source. Your benevolence. Perhaps you must listen more carefully to the abbot's mitma. Listen more carefully? What's he talking about?
Yes, it would appear so.
Worcester sauce? Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Those are all 3 different sauces. different than Worcestershire? People on TikTok call it Worcestershire sauce.
I'm
Okay,
wheezing
I
at
hate
the.
it. Worcestershire
I can't
sauce.
watch.
Worcestershire
Worcestershire.
sauce. I think I'm gonna start doing that too. I'm sorry, Crusada.
Worcestershire.
I might actually start doing that too, just to simplify things. That makes my life 10,000 times easier. I don't think I'll ever need to say it again. Well, I don't know. Maybe I like Worcestershire sauce. I've never actually tried it. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Oh no. Worcestershire? I've created a monster. No, you're fine. You're fine. Nar. It's okay. It's okay. We spent the day learning about it when I was in middle school. Why? What in your curriculum needed you to learn about Worcestershire sauce?
Were you in like a cooking class or something?
Yeah. Guys, today we're going to be learning about Worcestershire sauce. No. Okay. I don't know.
I shall try to refine the sensation.
But refine the sensation?
I can more accurately gauge sensations by deepening my communication with the Mitama.
I didn't know you could do that. Why have we never done this before? By refining a sensation, a clearer picture of the truth can be discovered. I don't even remember Anayuta's voice, but whatever, it's fine. I don't really care. We had someone came make homemade cheese for us when I was in high school. What are y'all learning in high school? What?
Oh, blessed Mitama, I beseech you,
Wait,
hear me now and respond to my call.
why wasn't I able to make cheese in high school? That sounds dope as hell.
I made homemade butter in elementary school.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like damn. I'm speechless because of my boring ass life, bro. No, just
There
kidding.
was one time we went on a field trip to a museum and made homemade ice cream.
That's sick. That's cool. In middle school I went to like it was interesting because it was like one of our classmates hosted like a field trip that the whole school went to. Or not the whole school, just the class. And it was like to their own farm. It was very interesting. Because we just
We
got
had
to
a
learn
similar
about how
moment to
farms
that,
work.
actually.
And I was like, what? It's like cool. I don't know. It was cool as hell. And then we got to take home like fucking like homemade eggs. It was like the best fucking eggs I've ever had in my fucking life. And like that was it.
Homemade?
Not homemade, not homemade, but like home, like farmed. Yes.
Home farmed.
Yes, it's like farmed at home.
I love making eggs.
Which most people like, not most people, but a lot of people already have. But like, to me, who lives in like the city, I thought that was kind of cool. You know, like, or I live at least in a suburban area that doesn't really have like farms. You know what I mean?
Much, yeah.
Gordon Ramsay taught a class for one day for home economics a couple years before I got that class. Hello?
Fucking sick, dude.
What the fuck? Why doesn't Gordon Ramsay come to my cafeteria and fix that shit up? Because low key, might as well call my cafeteria Hell's Kitchen, bro. That shit is ass. I'm not gonna lie, bro. All of tuition I pay to go to this school that I'm currently in right now, God fucking damn. God fucking damn. You'd think they'd let... You'd think... I don't know what to say, bro. Sounds like a private school. God damn. Yeah, no, for sure. It is, yeah. On God. Shit sucks. It's okay. It's not the worst. I can eat anything. I'm like a black hole. I live in a city. I don't even know if the cheese person was a qualified professional. Qualified cheese professional, chat.
Imagine having your qualifications to make cheese.
Dude. Honestly, if that's a real thing, I want to low-key get I want to get that qualification. I want to be a qualified cheese professional, dude. You know how cool that would be? That'd be like the first thing I'd mention at a party. Like, I'm like that meme of the guy in the corner. Like, these guys don't know that I'm a qualified cheese professional. You know what I mean? No? Fair enough. Yo, Epic Games? Go Epic Games?
I'm
Guys, Epic Games
confused.
just paid me $124 on God.
Hello?
On God.
On
Use my
what?
creator code Skeevy in Fortnite. On God.
Oh.
Wait, no way. That's it. Otherwise, Epic Games wouldn't give me $124. I use my creator code Skeevy on Fortnite.
Who
I
used your
guess
creator code?
I don't know anything else on any other method of which Epic Games would give me any money. Guys, use my creator code on God. Fork knife. If you need to buy anything in the shop, use my creator code Skibi, SKIBI. I'd like to think that some people are randomly trying to type Skibidi in there, but they type Skibby and then they like make a typo and then they give me money.
That'd be kind of funny.
How many people do you think I've used it? Did I check?
Check.
I don't know how to I'm gonna check this. Epic affiliate. Epic Games affiliate. Supported creator. Sign in. Hold on. We're going on a little bit
Holy
of a
shit,
tangent.
Fungy's fucking alive.
Guys. Bring Fungi in. What's up, Fungi? I just did a boom boom. Shut up.
I just did a boom.
Guys, Fungi's actually here. Actually insane.
Crazy?
You can save me from having to speak weird for the judge. Hold on. We're checking my Epic Games creator code right now. No shot. Dude, no shot. Why? Why am I getting money? Who gave me who? What? What?
And Dix just got blocked for saying this. Give me.
Oh my god. Oh, that's
Am
right.
I
I don't think
allowed
we
to-
talked to
should I allow
Skibidi. Did you yeah, I'm allowing it. Can you reban Skibidi? Can you reban Skibidi Toilet? Thank you. Oh, that's right. I don't think we've talked since Skibidi Toilet took over the internet. Did you get a certain popularity? No. That is a banned word. Yes, because fuck that, dude. You don't understand the amount of games I'll walk into, and then people like I'll play Valorant, I'll play like Overwatch, and then the first thing people say, even Marvel Rivals, the first thing people say is like, "Oh, Skibidi," and I've gotten so sick of that shit, bro. I can't, bro. I can't handle that shit no more. It gets fun. I feel bad because I at this point people are saying it unironically and they're trying to say it like in a nice way now. Literally, I was on the Cobblemon server, the CSOP, and then someone came up to me. It was on stream. They were like, "Oh my gosh, make sure you stay skivvy." And like they weren't being like joking about it. They were genuinely like, I don't remember what they said. I don't fucking know. They were like something like that. Stay skivvy. I don't fucking know. But I was I was too nice to turn them down. I was too nice to be like, I don't like that word. So I was just like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Bro, that's gotta be your catchphrase now.
Stay skivvy, chat. I fucking hate this, dude. This is not
It's
funny.
just like I'm just imagining like an artist rendition of you crying while being forced to stay
Yeah,
Skibidi.
no, Skibidi ruined my life, bro. Skibidi's ruined everything. I mean,
It has ruined your career.
it's been a thing, but I don't know. That's fine. Well, Funky, I don't know if you heard, but I got a $124 payout from Epic Games literally a second ago.
Why?
I don't know. I'm
Who
assuming
the
it's the
fuck's
creator
been
code.
Using your code? Who's
I
been
don't
using your
know,
code?
dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it has to be because there's nothing else.
What if people just couldn't put in Skibidi? So
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I said.
He literally said.
That's literally what I said. I was like, yeah.
Wait, what's your code? Is it just Skibidi?
It's just Skibby.
Oh my god, Skibidi
insane.
Toilet might be giving you money.
Hey, I'd be so down. If that's the reason I get money, I'll take it. You know, like whatever.
You have to say Skibidi. Stay Skibidi though.
Okay. No. That
You have
does
to
not
make it
apply
your
anywhere.
catchphrase.
No. Nar.
Come on, man.
Hold on. What dollar total amount? Wait, hold on, chat. December? I started this in December. I got no codes in December. Nobody used my code in December. 2 people used it in January. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people used it in January. I got $2 from it. Okay, I got $2 from January, $1 from February,
What the
$4,
fuck did that
$5
jump to
from March,
140?
$5, $20, $20 in April. Why did everyone use my code in April?
What the
What?
fuck?
What?
Bro popped off in April.
I popped off in
For
April.
real.
What happened in
What
April?
happened
What
in
released in
April?
April? Yeah. Okay. Can someone check what was on the shop on April 21st, 2024? Because there were 5 supporters that day.
21st, 20,
There was some kind of Fortnite
Fortnite
court case thing recently.
item.
Did you sign up anything like that in the past few years? Yeah, I mean, I did. I did. That's so
Okay,
fucking
I'm
funny,
looking
dude.
right now. Okay, so in the item shop, they had 2 skins
April
that were like
21st,
older.
2024. Okay.
They had Tomato Head,
Name me anything
and
that
all
would
his
seem like someone
items.
would buy.
Dude, I will send you this right now.
Was
This
it the
entire list
toilet?
of
No, the
stuff.
toilet was
Oh, was
not
it
on the
the Coachella
2024.
shit?
Huh?
Yeah, that wasn't there.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
Here,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll send you the link.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna detective this
Yeah,
shit
this
out.
is everything that was in the shop on that day.
Okay, hold on. And I can search other days. It's much easier
Um,
for me.
It might have been the
Eminem
Oh,
was in shop.
No,
Oh,
Avatar.
maybe.
Avatar.
Hi, Boogie.
Avatar was in the shop.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
Avatar.
it's probably Avatar. It was
There's,
probably
Burger.
Avatar. It's definitely
there's
Avatar.
also
Burger was in
Coachella
shop.
stuff.
It's probably
It might have
Avatar
been a
though.
mix between like Eminem and Avatar.
I think it's Avatar. It's gotta be Avatar.
Probably Avatar.
I feel
I'm
like I
trying
had
to
a
figure out why
conversation with
we
people.
got so much money on April 21st of 2024.
Oh
I
yeah,
got-
it was Avatar.
Yeah, I feel like you used the code. I feel like
I
you might
did.
have. Oh, okay, thank
I
you.
did.
Thank you. That's my
Shaddy
goat.
was the reason you
Shaddy
got
the
20
goat.
bucks.
I got $5.65 in May,
Skibby, I'll be so
$2
for real.
in June.
W-
Yes.
I use your code all the time for Fortnite.
Really? Oh
So
my god.
look, yeah.
Oh my god. July 1st. Let's check July 1st because there were 3 supporters that
I
day.
would
That's
if
a
I
lot more than
played
normal.
Fortnite, but I don't.
July 1st. Guys, I'm
Fair
sorry.
enough.
This is a bit of a tangent, but I got a
This is my
$124
favorite Ace
payout.
Attorney moment.
Oh, it's low whip. We got low whip.
Bro, Lil Whip
Well,
fucking
Skibby figures out this shit. I'm gonna go find a snack.
Okay, go get a snack.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't look like anything else I'd ever want in here, or anyone would want, other than the
How
low
many
whip.
supporters did you get the day Skibbity Toilet came to show
I need
up?
to know. Wait, when did Skibidi Toilet come out?
Fuck. Let me look that up.
I got $10 in August, which is pretty cool.
Skibbity Toilet come to Fortnite.
$11 in
December 18th.
September. Okay, we'll check December in a second. $11 in September, $1 in October, $3 in November, and December $24. December 19th, 10 supporters. Let's fucking go.
Dude,
Let's fucking go.
Skibbity Toilet got you money.
Skibidi Toilet got me money. You know what? Hey.
Bro, stay Skibbity, honestly.
Stay Skibidi. Dude, I did not expect that shit to work, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What? What the fuck? Guys, we holy shit, bro. $24 in December because of this motherfucker.
This is a
Skibidi
fucking
shit.
hack right here.
Holy shit, dude. I'm actually like, that's weird, bro. That's weird. It's weird as hell.
Man, for somebody who hates Skibbity Toilet, it's really getting you a good amount of money.
Yeah. $35 in January? What was y'all buying in January? What in the world?
Like this January?
Yeah, this January.
I don't know anything that came to shop.
No stats in
I do
February,
not
but
play
there's not a
Fortnite.
lot.
My Hero.
Might have
came
been My
back?
Hero.
But that always like, oh wait, it might have been the new JJK skins.
Oh, that too.
January.
Those came out in January. I
Okay,
think.
there was 4 on January 1st. I'm gonna check January 1st. When did Hatsune Miku come out?
I think that was.
Okay, January
I
1st
want to
is
say
weird because
December or November.
there wasn't much.
Um,
It was Dragon
January
Ball.
14th.
They
Miku
had
came January 15th, apparently.
January 15th. January 15th. Okay, nobody's supported by January 15th. Rip. Okay.
No one
Holy.
wanted Miku.
That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, sometimes the updates,
No,
you know, the codes,
nobody was
the,
thinking
Yeah.
Miku
they'll
Miku
reset.
that.
They'll reset. Okay, so remember, guys, whenever you buy something in Fortnite, remember this. Remember the Skibbity. Remember the Skibbity. And then you type in Skibby, not Skibbity. Don't do that. And then I
Type in
get free
Skibbity.
money. Good? I mean, might as well get me money, bro. If you're not getting anyone money, might as well give it to me.
What the scary?
Just saying. Hey, the payout was real. 124 bucks. I'm bald. What the fuck? When was I bald?
Oh yeah,
When
I
did it
made
happen?
you bold.
Oh, thank
I
you.
made you bold.
Thank you.
Like can bro become bold? Oh my god!
This
I
was
hate
the
these.
plan,
and
Andex. This
snatched
was the plan.
wig.
My wig has been snatched. My
Yeah.
witch has been snagged. Okay.
Give me my weave, bitch.
Wait, Skibby, every time someone redeems egg, you need that that meme from the second Cruise movie where it's like, fly, Wigasus, fly!
Wait, what? From where?
It's from the Crudes, I think.
Dude, I watched the first Crudes and I don't think I watched anymore. I was
I
like,
watched the second one like ages ago
I-
when it first released, and I just remember one thing, and that was the fucking grandma going, fly, Wigasus,
That's
fly, as her hair
I'm so
flew.
proud of you.
Wasn't that movie like really bad performing?
I don't think it was that good.
Probably.
performing, Yeah.
Dude, have y'all seen fucking Shrek 5?
Yes. Yes.
I will not.
It
I
looks
don't.
so ass.
Oh my
I
god.
will probably
Okay.
not be watching it.
Damn,
It
guys.
looks so ass. They made a teaser trailer referencing all of the Shrek filters on Snapchat.
The fuck?
They're trying to be hip with the kids, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's so
That's my
ass. Also, Shrek looks like The Rock.
I trust DreamWorks to an extent. I mean, I was never a big crazy fan of the Shrek series.
Me neither.
So I don't care about what happens to the fifth movie. Will I watch it? No, probably not. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I didn't watch the fourth or the third one, I don't think.
I mean,
But-
you gotta keep in mind, the fourth and the third one, like, those were not good movies.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well,
Those were, like, considerably flops, especially to the other two.
I mean, like, I watched the Puss in Boots one, the newest one, and that one was pretty banger. That one is actually really banger.
Right.
I'm hoping they keep that same energy. But I don't think I think everyone's gonna be disappointed no matter what. Shrek is one of those things where it's like, I mean, especially now that they've changed the model, and it's not as like memeable as the old one. I
I
mean,
feel like
I
now
don't
they're just
know.
trying to
It
milk
could
the
be memeable.
series.
Yeah.
They tried milking the series when they started making, like, the short films and, like, the
Yeah,
fucking
that's true.
terrible 3D, like, stuff.
That's what happens
the
when
3D
you do
rides.
like TV shows and shit like that. Yeah, that's when you start.
They should have stopped
Yeah.
with Shrek 2. Shrek 2 was so peak.
Yeah, Shrek 2 was peak. I do remember Shrek 2. That
Mhm.
was a pretty good movie.
Shrek 2 popped the fuck off, and then it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's all I really know about Shrek, though. It's okay. Yeah. Anyways, continuing the case because we're actually playing a video game.
I misread that as balls.
Incense balls.
Balls.
This is you.
What's have
Fungi.
changed the bells? What could this mean?
Bells? But the only bells at the scene of the crimes were, well, not the crime were, the ones on his feet. Yeah.
Oh, that jingling must have come from Abbott in these bells.
But in
From
me.
his balls.
His
Look, now
bells.
I genuinely almost said balls because of you, Fungi.
His balls.
But in his balls.
They were jiggering.
They were okay. You mean those big things he had on his ankles? Well,
There's his
there you have it.
balls.
The sound of the bells was from the high priest's own footsteps.
Then that means...
Yeah, that means he was walking forward. Because he was! If the footsteps belonged to the victim himself, it means it was the victim who was moving, not the accused. Yeah, he was the one who fucking ran into the knife. The victim was the one who was running toward the broken lantern from the spring. A far cry from what her benevolence's insight would have us to believe. Damn. I love canonically that the point just like brings its own like giant draft of wind along with it.
I know I was gonna say, I just love that so much.
Bro like points with that much
They
force.
can have approached the accused.
His point has like a wind box. Absolutely wild. Maybe he was trying to defend himself
Please
by
explain.
running into the. Okay. He could have felt threatened by Lady Kira standing there with a dagger. If so, he might have thought to overpower her before she attacked.
Still your voices. This is nothing but a theory. A game theory.
God
Okay.
damn it. I guess I'm not gonna do it.
Number one MatPat hater, Rafe. Number one MatPat fan.
You
Actually.
say you were gonna do it if I did it.
I was gonna do it as the Asian judge.
Oh my
Siri.
god. Too bad Rafa beat you to it. Be not led astray by this lawyer's obvious postulation.
Yap. While his insolence is inexcusable, I would ask that you calm yourselves, your benevolence.
Is there something you would care to say, Prosecutor Sunmati?
Said my D's nuts.
I swear to God.
Even sorry. Even if it
No,
was
you're not.
I'm not. Okay, shut up, Funky, shut up. Shut up. Fuck you.
Oh wait,
Fuck
that's both
you.
me and Funky at the same time.
You both did that?
Wait,
Fuck
did you
y'all,
do
bro.
At the same time.
Oh my
Yeah,
I did
God.
I
Oh
did
my
crickets
God.
at the same time as you.
You guys suck. What the fuck? Even if it was Abed and me who moved, it does not negate the accused's crime. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so fucking proud.
What do you
of that.
mean? The accused
Great minds
was
think
likely
alike.
waiting for the high priest to approach. What? And as he neared, she plunged the dagger into him. It is as simple as that. Oh, right. It really doesn't change much, does it? Damn. Rip.
Yes. It is as the prosecutor has said.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
In fact, it is as I meant to say all along as well.
Right. And that's why you were so shocked when you first heard it.
Understand now, lawyer? That contradiction you conjured up has come to naught. Once I hone my insights, it will vanish like the dying rays of the sun.
Why don't you just hone it from the start? Like, kind of annoying that you didn't, but okay.
Because the trial would be too short.
Yeah, you're right. You must accuse and try to fight her off with the broken lantern. Okay, yeah, whatever.
See? The fact that it was Abbott and me who moved changes nothing.
Come on, Phoenix, you gotta keep her cool. That contradiction I pointed out must mean something. That one sensation changed after Princess Rafa refined her vision. It stands to reason that something else might have changed too because of the refinement. I should focus on any sensations that have changed, while searching for more contradictions between them and her insights. Okay, then. Sure. Can I go to the next? Thank you. Accused of the broken lantern. He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off the broken lantern. Wind? Incense, bells, water. Pain? Wait, water? Yeah, it's gotta be the water, because, like, the water is behind him, right? Isn't that how that works? Fast forward. Methinks the water is weird.
Objection!
Weird.
Methinks water weird.
Water weird.
Water
Water
weird.
weird.
Hold it! How do we know the purification rite was performed exactly as it was supposed to be?
That's easy. The customs governing the rite are very clear, and Abbott and me would have adhered to them.
Well, that's strange.
It's alright. Would you care to explain just what's so strange?
Yes, I would ask you to consider the sound of the victim's footsteps. The sound of bells changes to the sound of water at one point.
What's this?
It's simple. The victim must have stepped in some water. Oh? Yes. And the only source of water in the inner sanctum is the spring. And therein lies the contradiction.
What contradiction?
Yeah, because he stepped backwards. I believe the rite started out as it should have. The victim stood with his back to the spring, and the accused stood right in front of him. But we now know that the victim then moved into the spring.
Paranka, that is absurd.
Hold on, what does the spring look like? Where the fuck was that image that I just saw and skipped past? This one.
My brain has now just interpreted Polkunka as bullshit.
Guys, I think he just ran himself
Bullshit.
into the statue. Right? Isn't that what it looks like?
He just slipped in
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that he just slipped and ran into the statue.
Yeah, I think he
He
tripped.
stabbed himself in the fucking statue. This dumb
Mhm.
this I don't
Bro just
okay.
tripped.
He tripped. He
He
tripped.
ignored the wet floor sign.
He did.
Bro's name is Trust in me, but I don't trust in his balance.
Damn.
His
His
name-
name, damn.
His name is Trust in Me, but he thrust himself into the statue.
Oh my god.
He did thrust himself into the statue. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah. This means the
I
This
gotta
guy-
admit, that was genius.
Guys,
This
I gotta
statue
admit, that was
said-
smart.
we're fighting for if it's still trust or thrust.
The
I'm
statue
not-
heard thrust in me and said bet.
To thrust or to trust?
That is the question.
That is the question. This
Honestly,
means the
I
cue's
thrust.
location differs from where benevolence and insight indicates.
Ugh.
Then, where do you propose the accused stood when she donned Lady Cure's robes?
Based on the sound of the victim's footsteps, I believe Maya was standing here. Just on top of the fucking... Well... It would still be
He's
in front,
standing on
right?
top of it like
Am I
a super
tripping?
villain.
Unless... Oh, okay, if he in fact was stabbed in front, then Maya low-key had to be at the spring. But I'm not sure what that really means.
Take that!
Oh, maybe he turned around. Maybe he turned around while he was looking at the thing. Right? Because he was just looking at his little pamphlet, but we don't know if he turned around. That Abbott, Immy, and Miss Faye were standing where they were supposed to be. As shown in the rights guide. In short, the victim should have been standing with his back to the spring and the accused in front. However, if that's how they really were standing, he couldn't have stepped into the spring as he approached her. The problem is the victim did step into the spring. This can only mean that Miss Faye had actually been standing in the water.
But if this is true, their positions would have been completely reversed.
I mean, yes, that is what we're saying.
Mhm.
Well, what is going on here, Miss Faye? Were you really standing in the spring?
I
I'm
forgot.
sorry, but I forgot.
I forgot.
That priest has been having such an obvious
What on earth is that even possible? Oh!
Shut the fuck up!
Be that as it may, this does not overturn my insights.
I never said your insights were wrong. I just said your interpretations are ass. It doesn't. Let us
Oh,
say the
fuck you.
accused were standing in... Okay, that's not
That's
me.
my
What the
line.
fuck? Why am I reading that? What the fuck?
He did
Yo.
it again.
I just spaced the fuck out and started reading.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat. Let us
Okay.
say the accused is standing in the spring. So
I think
what?
it was
So
bullshit.
what? This completely
I think it
reverses
was
their positions.
Polkunka.
So what?
You had Bulkunga in your throat.
Damn.
There.
The shit in the throat, the polkunka.
My brain has
The shit in the
My
throat.
brain has interpreted
Polkunka.
Polkunka as just bullshit.
Yeah.
That their positions differed from what is customary is rather curious. However, what does that change? It certainly does not erase the accused's brutal crime.
Yes, it does.
Brutal.
I don't know.
Brutal crimes.
Brutal.
Brutal crimes.
I guess you have a point there. Don't admit that, Phoenix, you dumbass.
You lawyers are an absurd breed. Never thinking ahead, you cling to the first insignificant contradiction you can muster.
Phoenix
I
is
like
that
ketchup.
guy that like would like comment on a post because they made like a typo, and it's just like.
Rafa
fucking-
seems Rafa seems like the type of person who would comment like, "Oh, that's not," on those kinds of posts.
Yeah. Oh, that's not. Yeah. Irk.
Sounds like Princess Rafa's had a pretty good grasp on what
Damn.
lawyers are all about.
That's crazy. Oh, Maya, where would I be without your brutally frank commentary right now?
Probably nowhere, dumbass.
Damn.
That's
Is this
fucked up.
contradiction really meaningless?
I love making all my characters absolute savages.
But something really doesn't feel right. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Back.
Sorry, give him a
back from the
second.
street.
He's kind of just doing an inner monologue thing. I can just imagine Maya doing that in the middle of court when Phoenix's thing just. Oh, sorry, he's inner
What's
monologue.
Stephanie doing?
My interpretation is that he was looking at his pamphlet. He turned around. And then, like, bro looked up, and then, like, someone pushed him into the statue. And I feel like the statue was draped with, like, the cloth or some shit to make it look like that there was a knife there, but it's just the statue itself. But I don't know,
Of
maybe
Liberty?
I'm tripping.
Also, I didn't read that line.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I thought I was going to say too bad, so sad.
Too bad, so sad. Just kidding.
Well, damn. That sucks for
As
you.
his life's blood spilled over, his vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world. Oh wait, that was before then. It was then that the
Issue.
victim felt an intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed. Now the contradiction is no more. Fuck you.
He felt an ouchie.
Wow.
But the truth of the matter still stands, no matter how stubbornly you deny it.
Why do you have to say for yourself now, Mr. Wright?
Yeah.
Nick!
I still love
Your
the fact he's in
Majesty.
the grey outfit.
This lawyer may have raised a trivial objection, but her benevolence's insights have no further inadequacies of any kind.
Yes, so it seems.
Wait a second, but there is another contradiction. No. Still you flounder about, wretched beast. Though you rack that putrid brain of yours, nothing worthwhile will come of it. Amaya, please, tell me you remember something that might help us out of here.
Sorry,
Isn't it your job?
I really don't remember a thing. But now the place I was standing in has changed. Who knows? That alone may cause a new discrepancy with Princess Rafa's insights.
That's right. We now know that Maya was standing in the spring. A major change like that could very well produce a contradiction.
How do we not know that beforehand?
I don't know. I didn't read that. I don't know why I didn't. And confirm where Maya and Abbott and me were standing. I should take another look at the inner sanctum diagram and focus on finding any discrepancies between their positions and the insides.
We're just reading things in all the wrong orders today.
Yeah. See, like when he does this, and he pulls out his dumb little pamphlet. We can't tell if he's like turning around or not. So, I thought he faced the other way, but I guess not. He looks like he got pushed into the thing, like.
It looks like the thing just starts rolling towards
Yeah,
him.
it looks like he got like fucking. He looks like he was on something that wheeled him towards the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was. That's what it looks like. I don't actually know the contradiction here. I guess maybe it has to do with the wind, but I have no clue. Incense, spells. Incense makes sense. Water makes sense. Pain makes sense. Okay. Can you go to the next thing? Thank you. So this is, I believe this is when I was stabbed. This is pain. This is hard, actually. There's a lot of things to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least a lot of things that I could click on. Wind. That looks so silly. I don't know. We'll try the wind. Guess we can go the lantern as well. But I don't know what's weird about the lantern. We can try the same.
Objection!
Your benevolence, isn't this statement inconsistent with the vision? Okay, we're wrong.
Inconsistent? I think not.
Exactly. That's where the inconsistency lies. Wow, okay.
No, I
Oh,
believe
it
it is
exploded.
in defense process that the inconsistency rise.
This insight infuriated me. I don't even know what I'm supposed to point out. Like, what were we even talking about? Hold on. What were we even talking about? No. Give me the logs. Okay, we're not. There's no logs. Okay. Okay,
None
wait.
for
She said
you.
something about, like, inconsistency where she was standing. So this is the water? So now we're in the water. Wait, let me check the court record. What does it look like? So I guess we're looking at these lamps now? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Hit back. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. I believe this is when we stabbed. Wind. Incense bells. Okay, but there's nothing fundamentally wrong with how he died. What? Maybe it's something here, because they were talking about Maya. Okay. That. Let me check the court record. Is there anything I should know? Why? Hold on. What is this? The water in the spring was already stained. Oh, okay, that's nothing. That shows that the high priest body said wind guard. Wind guard on the thing. What? And a lantern with a broken wind guard. Which one? This one? Is that the only lantern with a broken wind guard? Is that why it's weird? Okay, but So, wouldn't this one be the lantern with the broken wind guard? Because, like, the fire is moving?
Yeah.
Which would mean that... Which one was broken? Because I can't see that one. But this one isn't the one next to the spring, is it? Is it not? Isn't this the one from the opposite end? Am I tripping? This doesn't tell me which one's broken. Chat, we got any pictures? This one. Show me!
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't really see. Whatever. I don't... we can try. I don't think that's even a thing.
Objection!
Nope. Oh. Yarg! Okay. Wow, we might actually lose here. It's been a long time since I genuinely not know what the fuck to do.
What are we trying to pick? The inconsistency?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Just go through everything like one by one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to die, but yeah, sure, I guess. Wait.
It'll be fine.
Looking at the thingy.
Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong statement. You rushed into you to try to fight off the springside lantern. Where's that? Where's the springside lantern? Wata! Happy birthday, Shy! I drink.
Happy birthday, Shy.
Happy birthday, Shy!
Happy birthday.
Consult. Hi, Maya.
That's my
I am.
girl. You look like you're having a tough time, Nick.
Yeah, because I can't find any contradictions. I mean, the sensations and the vision all seem perfectly fine to me.
In that case, why don't you read the insights while focusing on what the victim saw?
Of course, just sense of sight. Time to go over those insights again. Okay, so it's something with the sight. Okay, it is the lantern then. Maybe I just had to do it for the third one. I don't remember if the text had anything to do with like poking out which one specifically.
It probably does.
Maybe. I forgot. Actually, I'll be for real. Pause it. Okay, select. But that's so blurry. I don't think this is the answer. Hey, thank you. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You know what's the answer if the thing isn't flashing on the top? Your benevolence? I found a new contradiction. I guess. That's such a weird... Okay.
You did?
Oh, cool.
No doubt it is but another of your vile attempts to slander my insights.
Nope. Take a good look at what the victim saw. It just might change your mind. The lantern flame behind the accused was flickering.
There's nothing unusual about that. Especially as the wind had stirred.
No, that's where you're wrong. Oh, the broken lantern's in the bottom left. Wait. Wait, so he was looking backwards. He did turn around, but not in the way that I expected him to. What is happening, actually? Okay, whatever. And what you see here should be one of the lanterns flanking the stat. What? Wait.
Flanking?
Flanking? What?
What do you mean?
I don't
it's
know.
Flanking.
What are they flanking?
Why didn't you watch
I
Flank?
fail to see your point.
Why didn't you watch Flank?
Sorry.
Now that I'm thinking about the
Thank
word
you.
flank, flank sounds really
Yeah,
weird. Like,
Mr. Wright, all I got from that was that you failed to watch Flank.
chat, I'm flanking. The two
Maybe we
lanterns
have some
flanking the
apparent
statue were both
flame.
outfitted with glass wind guards. So neither lantern's flame should have been flickering in the wind in the first place. Wow. This is a really dumb contradiction.
Jeez.
What?
pretty tickled, Nick.
I hope not. I don't remember saying anything funny.
Why are you tickling her?
Why are you tickling her?
I don't know why that line just made me laugh. It was just... I was reading it and I was starting to say that. I was like, tickled? Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, it was.
I failed
Like
to
what?
see what you wish to prove here, but very well. I shall refine the vision and reveal the truth for all to see.
Okay, it's gonna be the broken one. We all know it's gonna be the broken glass.
Oh, blessed Mitama, I beseech you, fix your sight upon the lantern there.
Oh? Huh? That lantern doesn't have a wind guard on it. Interesting.
And rightly so,
Why?
for the wind guard was removed to reveal the sacred flame within for the rite of fire. Therefore, there's nothing odd about the flame flickering.
Say what? But when we searched the crime scene, those lanterns had their wind guards on. That's because the police put them back on. The sacred flames have burned uninterrupted for hundreds of years. We cannot risk them being extinguished, even during an investigation. That would never fly back home. Yeah, true.
Well, Barbed Head, are you done quibbling?
Me when I quibble.
If so, then it's time to bow down before this testimony of the Mitama.
Okay. Hold your horses, girl.
Nick!
Nick! Don't worry, I'm just getting started.
Nick, let me out!
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go over everything we know so far. Maya was wearing Lady Kira's robes and standing in the spring. The High Priest is thought to have been moving toward her, so I should look for sensations that stand in contradiction to this arrangement. I won't give up. I'm going to find a contradiction that will undermine the accusation against Maya. Okay. Yeah, it's broken. It's broken. It's broken. I don't know if this is right, but I'm just gonna do it because the third statement is still the only one that's relevant. What could this possibly mean? The lantern clearly contradicts the insight. But this contradiction will overturn the entire case I've been building. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He was turned around. He was in the right side. He was looking at the right direction. He said he was facing the springs. That broken lantern was on the bottom left of the diagram, which like was facing towards not the spring. So that means as he was looking, he turned around.
1 minute you shout out, and in the next you fall silent.
Because I mean, it looked like on the screen that he turned around for some fucking reason.
Perhaps it is like the bellow of one who is barreling down a hill with no way of stopping. Is that not right, Prosecutor Sadmati?
Wipe that grin off your face.
No, fuck you.
Okay. Don't get cold feet now, Phoenix. Even if this overturns the entire case you've built so far, the only way is to keep moving forward, because that's where we'll find the truth. I was wrong. Sorry, but I'm not barreling down a hill. In fact, I'm in full control of everything with the indisputable contradiction I found.
Is that so?
The lantern behind the accused clearly, no, blatantly contradicts your insight.
Does it now?
One of the lanterns on the entrance side of the inner sanctum was broken. And if you watch what Abbott and me saw in his final moments, you will notice that the lantern behind the praying form of Miss Faye is broken. The lantern behind Lady Kira, however, is still intact. Yeah. So we turned around. In short, we are seeing two different lanterns in this seance vision.
could this be? And even if it were so, how would that contradict my insights?
Let me start by saying the claim I'm about to raise will overturn the case I've built thus far.
Reddit defense priest explained himself.
No, no,
Based
I
on the
will
broken
not.
lantern, we can tell their positions, yeah. Where the accused and the victim were standing.
But did you not just finish asserting that the accused was standing somewhere else?
Did you not hear me say that this is gonna overturn my claim? I did, and I built my argument on that faulty premise. But thankfully, it has led us here, to the actual spot where my Fae was standing.
Up your ass.
Oh, okay, well. SMH.
I would say, if the defense keeps changing its assertions, it says,
Capricious.
capricious manner,
Caprese.
its credibility may come.
I could go for a
Question.
Caprese.
A caprese
Capri
salad?
Sun.
That could go well.
Right, Capri's done. That's fine too. I'm willing to take that risk, Your Majesty, because I believe this will be the last time. I'd like to start by pointing out the actual spot where the accused is standing. Fungi's
Give me a
illiteracy
Capri
strikes
Sun
again.
salad.
Damn.
I'm trying my hardest. Leave me alone.
That's crazy.
Like how we all
Damn.
know whenever Fungi goes silent mid-sentence.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm trying, man.
I know, it's okay, Fungi.
He's
I
trying his
believe you.
best.
Fungi the
Choice
goat.
where you now
It's okay.
believe the accused was actually standing.
Based on the location of the broken lantern, where was Maya really standing? I don't know, somewhere here.
Take that!
Shut the fuck up. Damn. I wasn't thinking straight before, but now it's falling into place. We know the victim had stepped into the spring. That means my Fae had to have been standing in the water as he approached. However, this memory, which has only now become clear, reveals that Miss Fae was standing by the side of the broken lantern. In other words, they switch again. She was standing where she was supposed to be according to custom.
Does that not bring us back to the very beginning?
No, this is where things take a different turn. And I mean that literally. Yeah, he turned around. The victim had to have been moving toward the spring. That means while he was moving, he had his back turned toward the accused.
What's this? Do you mean to say the victim turned around during the rite? But
Yes,
such
it
an image
does.
appears nowhere in the seance vision.
Because bro was looking. Actually, it does appear. It's just that no one noticed until now.
No one noticed? How could no one have noticed something so big?
There was a moment when the scripture the victim was holding was all we could see. I feel like I'm like steps ahead of this case in the sense that I'm pretty sure the statue is the one that stabbed him. And I feel like someone pushed him into the statue. Was it Maya? It's gonna look like it's Maya, but it's probably someone else. Thanks to that, none of us
It
could
was
tell it was in
secretly Maya.
fact turning around in that moment.
Maya finally did the crime.
Yeah, Maya finally did it.
It was Dahlia.
It is if it is as the defense asserts, then her benevolence's insights no longer make sense. How do you intend to explain that?
Dahlia is long.
I don't need to explain anything, because it's just
No.
as you said, Prosecutor Sudbody. Her benevolence's insights don't make any sense because they contain a huge error. Damn, okay, shit.
Such insolence.
Yeah, you shit don't make sense.
I love how it doesn't, like, it's no one even saying anything. It just randomly circles around her for a second.
Yeah.
A huge error, you say? Do explain.
The huge error is... What does the order of the rights even mean?
One, Mr. Right. Two, Mr. Right.
Here's an idea. Save.
Save
We've
it.
already lost
I actually
two-
don't know this one. So,
Saving
yeah.
for
We've already
loser.
lost 2 of our goddamn lives.
It's
Who's the
either
third?
this or I don't know. And maybe the fact that there was a person behind him.
I think it's one of the three.
I believe.
Wow,
Yeah,
great
dude.
deduction, Fungi.
Yeah, absolutely grand. Absolutely great.
Revolutionary, really.
What would we do
I
without
try
your
my
deduction
best.
skills?
Thank you, Shadi. Revolutionary. Absolutely
Revolutionary.
insane.
I try my best.
I believe this is what happened at the scene of the crime. The victim was reading a sutra when suddenly he sensed someone behind him.
Gum dick shoe who.
He immediately looked back to see someone dressed as Lady Kira standing there.
This is why Booby Fulbright's on top.
Booby Fulbright.
We love
Wishing to see who it
Booby.
was, he approached the robed figure. Damn. That's not what it looked like, but okay. That's when he was stabbed. And Maya just stood there. Did nothing.
This cannot be.
Oh, but it can. And it is! The insight stating the accused stabbed the victim is wrong. And that is the real truth lying behind this testimony of the dead. Polkanka. Oh.
Oh, Conka!
Bullshit.
Oh, shit!
Are you suggesting
Yes.
that there was someone else at the scene of the crime?
Okay.
Mm,
Or...
I misunderstood.
Aww.
Voice of Mitama. Yet again? Oh. This
Damn.
cannot be.
Damn. Phew, that was a close one. Drama queen, motherfucking... Damn. But I managed
2
to
seconds
survive.
ago. Oh.
Oh no! And then she fainted like that. She did that. She put the hand over the head, like, "Oh
She just like me
my."
for real. She
Oh
just
my
like me
God.
for real.
But I managed to divine the true meaning behind the seance vision somehow. I should add these new facts to the court record. Yay, we did it! Yay!
Earlier today, my iron deficiency was doing iron deficiency
Oh
things,
my
and I
God.
literally I had to fall down onto my bed, and I genuinely did that. Like I
That's
fucking
crazy.
did the
You even did the hand thing?
dramatic rate. I even did like the hand, and I was like,
Honestly, that's
I
crazy.
love being a drama queen for no
That's
reason.
crazy. You're benevolent. Your benevolence. Please allow me to take it from here. I will overturn the bash accusations of this faithless, putrid-minded lawyer.
Yes, I shall place my trust in you.
Disappears. Damn. Rip.
I
07,
love the
I
way
guess.
they just fade from existence.
I do love the way they fade from existence. Would
So
you
I
rather
love
they
how
do
it-
the fucking... What was his name in fucking Great Eastern when
Windy
he just
Bank.
walks
Windy
away?
Bank, Windy Bank, Windy Bank.
Windy Bank. I want to see people just walk away like that. Just not walk away. They need to do more of that. That shit was funny as fuck.
So not this bot once again. Fucking creators trying to tell me again that Paul
Yeah,
is a state of
you
mind.
got that last time. That's
I
crazy.
literally got that like yesterday. What the fuck? I know I'm broke and poor. Shut up.
Chat, Fungi is cooked. Fungi's dead.
R.I.P.
Are you sure about this, Prosecutor Samari? My work as an international prosecutor has taken me to courtrooms around the world. And in that time, I've learned to perform last rites for souls in trials lacking a seance.
Yes, of course. Forgive my ludicrous inquiry.
Moreover, I have with me a forensic investigator from overseas. Oh my god, Emma.
Oh my god.
I will show you all the most magnificent last rites ever seen. Guess he really does think highly of Emma and her forensic expertise. I was impressed that he's come to understand their value. Then again, he is an international prosecutor who's solved tough cases around the world. Time to hunker down, huh?
Now then, let's continue with today's proceedings.
Okay.
Could the defense please tell us who the third party dressed as Lady Kira was?
Kira, the Lady Kira.
You know, crime has negated the insights of the royal priestess. So I trust you have some evidence to support it, correct?
Yes, of course.
Of course they don't.
This third party must have really wanted to kill the High Priest. I might be able to identify who it was if I had evidence of their murderous intent.
Well, we're waiting to right.
The evidence that can reveal the identity of the third party is this.
What the Sigma?
What the fuck?
Yeah, we may be cooked.
I actually should have saved. I don't actually know if this is true. 3 days before the purification rite, the victim received a warning letter from an unidentified individual.
It was Gum Dick Shoe. He did.
Oh my god!
The voice switch up.
Whoever sent it
It was
clearly meant to
Gum Dick
threaten the
Shoe.
High
He did?
Priest. He
Oh
did?
my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
The letter said, "Do not perform the rite."
Hey there, pal.
But the rite went on as scheduled. I believe that is why the High Priest was murdered.
Who do you suppose sent that letter?
A person with something to hide. The rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira herself.
It was Gum Dick Shoe.
Oh my god, Gum Dick Shoe.
It was Dahlia Hawthorne.
Peace.
Peace and love.
Peace out.
Oh.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and
Peace, love, and understanding.
I understand.
Oh my god, peace,
Understanding.
love, and understanding. Yeah. Peace, love, and
my
understanding.
God, no.
Oh my god.
No more. I heard Lady Kira has been in the news of raid only 100 rebels. If so, why would she have killed the High Priestess?
He was a rebel. Excellent question. Maybe it would help to think of it this way. What if the High Priest had secretly been a rebel?
Ah,
He couldn't possibly have been a rebel.
that's some bullshit. The High
Paul
Priestess?
Tonka.
What for Karanism? A rebel?
A rebel? Oh my god.
Rebel?
A what?
A
Bo-
The price from my
Okay.
Well,
what
do
the fuck was
you?
that voice again? Who was that
It
character again?
was that one guy from the
Magnus
Dolly
McGilvin.
Daily. Oh.
Magnus McGilvin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
true.
love that guy. He went crazy, didn't
Oh
he?
my god, dude.
Yep.
Get outta here.
Oh, he was a great bloke, he was.
Yeah, that was Magnus. Yes.
Oh, yeah, oh, that cheeky
I
bloke.
too found it hard to believe at first. But as I continued my investigation, it started to become more and more plausible.
Possible.
The third party was the rebel hunting Lady Kira, and the High Priest was a rebel.
I
Your
piss.
mockery of Karinism. No! The kingdom of Karine itself knows no bounds. Whoops. Making a mockery of her
That's this
religion!
bullshit lawyer.
Pokoken!
Bullshit.
As a faithful Karanian, I take issue with this.
Yeah, of course you
claim.
do.
And I'm rose to admit them into today's proceeding.
I don't like where this is going. The defense's claims are but vile blasphemy, tantamount to spitting on the holy mother.
Blasphemy.
Is it really that big of a deal, Maya?
I thought Amy was a distinguished monk. And very well respected too, so... yeah.
Please don't let this turn into an international incident.
Too late.
But fear not, good people of Karine. The rantings of this putrid-brained lawyer who seeks to sully the soul of the deceased shall come to no avail once I conclude these last rites. Oh! Forgot how loud that was. The prosecution's assertion
Boris.
that the accused killed the victim remained unchanged. But the victim was stabbed in his abdomen. How is that possible when he had his back turned towards Miss Faye? Someone else must have killed him. He's gonna pull out the statue bullshit. Are you sure about that? You may have invalidated the seance, but do not let it get to your putrid head. The karmic flow of this trial is as yet still in my hands. How can you be so confident? Something has occurred to me, you see. Your allegations of a third party about a deluded fantasy. And I shall prove that by calling a new witness to the stand. An eyewitness who will deliver a definitive answer that will dispel the defense's doubts. An eyewitness?
Very well. Let's call this eyewitness's stand.
Hello?
It's gonna be fucking I saw it.
Oh, this
I
guy.
saw it. It's crazy.
It's him again.
No, what do you mean? Frank saw it.
It's Frank saw it, yeah.
Of course, Frank saw it.
Oh my god,
Well,
guys,
now,
Frank
this
saw
to be the
it.
shaggiest witness I've ever laid my eyes upon.
Hello?
Appreciate your name and occupation. Uh,
Does Fungi take it or Shady? Question mark?
does Shaddy want the character?
Shady?
Is Shaddy alive?
Is Shady even here?
Shaddy?
Shady
Shady!
Shatterson the third?
Oh, I muted myself. My bad.
Oh, it's okay.
Real.
It's okay. Hi.
Hi.
Do you want this guy?
Does Shaddy want Shaggy?
Does Shady want Shaggy? Shaggy
Not
Shag
really. I'm
McShaggerson?
so for real.
Okay, well, give him the voice then, Fungi.
Okay,
Well, he
hold up.
read for him last time. Or was it Skippy?
I did?
I don't
think
remember.
it was not
Maybe it
me,
was-
because I don't think I was here.
Maybe it
Yeah.
was Skippy.
It's probably me. Whatever. I don't know this guy's voice, so you
No,
go for it.
you know, that so-and-so, whatchamacallit, they're
Okay, it's Fungi coded? It's Fungi coded?
it's so funky.
Cheap out on home?
Cheap out on home?
Cheap out on
Oh
home?
my god. Guys, his name is Anonymous.
Anonymous.
My name is Cheap Ass Down Home.
His name is Anonymous. That's on God to be
My name is
determined.
Anonymous TBT. That's what they've called me.
I fucking hate it here.
Dude.
TBT?
Oh my
As in,
God.
to be determined. Can't you just tell us your real name?
The witness has suffered a blow to the head, rendering him amnesiac. Therefore, I named him Anonymous. TBD is my report. But he thinks TBD is part of his name. You're letting an amnesiac testify? Have no fear. I've already questioned him at length. While it is true he has utterly forgotten his name and past, his memory of what he witnessed is still very much intact.
Considering the dearth of information and the new knowledge may be of help.
Oh my God.
Therefore, I will permit his testimony. Now, Mr. Emish, please tell us what you saw.
Mr. Emus. This guy's gonna be shaved and then like we're gonna know who he is or some shit. Oh, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a guy named Bill.
Bill Anonymous.
Bill Anonymous.
Billimus. Bill.
I hate it here.
That night, I was up on the top of Mountain Pony, the mountain next to the interstate. I hate crowds, so I climbed up there to pray in peace. He's so real for that.
Yeah, I stood up for that.
I know it's a no-no, but since there was no one around, I used my binoculars to spy on the right at the inner sanctum. That's when I saw the accused stab the high priestess with a dagger.
Yeah, you did. There's no way you saw
Yeah,
his
you
face
did,
stab the
buddy.
victim with a dagger.
I swear I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh my God, Maya.
Or don't remember
I
it
think
anymore.
Maya's the one with amnesia here.
Yeah, at this point.
I don't think I stabbed him. That Pony, the beautiful mountain that is so known as the British Sanctum.
Yeah? Oh. They must have been talking about the smaller mountain from the poster. Yeah, no, you didn't see shit, bro.
Mr. Emish, I was wondering.
What can I do for you?
What can I do you for?
Same thing.
It is the
Oh my
same thing,
God.
basically.
The intersection rise at the high elevation, where clouds and fog can obscure the view. Are you sure you were able to see what happened from from the mountaintop next to it?
Good point. His Majesty raises an excellent question. Well, Mr. Imis?
Oh, the day. Day of right. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. I had the perfect view. If you don't believe me, check out the weather forecast in the paper that day.
Nick, don't we have the newspaper for that day?
Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It does say calm, clear skies, doesn't it?
Told you. See? Told you so.
Oh my-
Fucking loser.
This is like an emo.
That was right. Fuck you.
Okay.
Well, it would appear that the witness has offered testimony worth hearing.
Mr. Amos, I too have a question for you. Didn't you already question the witness?
Well, that's what I'm here for, right? Shoot.
Pew! How is the accused holding the dagger? Was he holding it underhanded, its blade protruding from the bottom of her hand?
Yep, I believe she was.
Damn.
It's called a reverse grip.
Ah, I thought as much. Hold it right there. What bearing does that have on this case? Cease your interruptions, you putrid-headed lawyer. Do you not see the significance of how the blade was held? Why don't you enlighten me, oh enlightened one? Feh, I knew you were a fool. I can already picture you in your next life. No, next life? Yes,
Your
you
next
shall
ride.
writhe for centuries in the pits of hell. You shall be reborn as a witless sea urchin, with barbs limited to your posterior. You shall live a short, inconsequential life, only to be brutally devoured by a sea otter. That was a bit
That's fucked
excessive.
up.
I simply asked what the dagger had to do with the case. Now pay attention. How the accused held the dagger is of vital importance. With such information, we can infer exactly what actions she took. You were saying that the victim was killed while he had his back to the accused. Is that correct? Yes. As such, the accused dagger's grip tells us something very important. The accused approached the victim from behind, swung her arms around him, and plunged the dagger deep into his abdomen, using a reversed grip. Oh.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, wow. I thought he was going to say he pushed him in. I guess not. It's crazy. What? Hold on, that's not what it looks like. That's literally not what it looks like, but okay. Thus, Mr. Yumas's testimony clears up any doubts that might remain.
Then why would the statue have blood?
Ha ha ha!
Yeah, great question. I mean, I
Think
think
it's
because
his
the
with her
stab right next to it.
never went inside as well.
But yeah, that's dumb. This is a disaster. If I thought I'd blow those insides out of the water, but now they're back to haunt me.
Now then, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't able to actually see it, but let me see. Oh, binoculars? Yeah.
Objection!
Yeah, it was shut during the right. So, bitch, shut up. Your Majesty, I had my doubts about this bushy bearded witness, but now I know we can't trust him.
What? You ain't just judging me solely on my bodacious beard, are you?
Not at all, Mr. Imus. It's much more than your sketchy appearance. It's your sketchy testimony.
Damn.
Wow.
His testimony, you say?
Yes, recall how the inner sanctum was that day. Specifically, that was completely enclosed by the ritual... Oh my god, ritual curtain. Jesus,
Why, yes, I believe you're right.
I almost just died. The curtain would have completely blocked the witness's point of view from Mount Pony Pony. Therefore, he couldn't possibly have seen the murder happen.
Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha!
Mr. Amish, have you been knowingly making false statements in his court?
Yeah.
If you have, I will be doing absolutely nothing about it.
Well, hey, you got me.
Witness will lower his voice.
I didn't actually see the accused herself.
He didn't actually see the accused herself? What's that supposed to mean?
Let me set the record straight. I beg you.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
I saw their shadowy silhouette projected against the ritual center. The figures were created by the light of the full moon on that
Okay,
clear,
yeah, okay.
the clearest night.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
She was
I don't
just a
believe
shadow, but I could tell it's the accused. Reverse gripping the dagger.
Directly over the summit.
I don't. You definitely would not be able to see that well at night from a mountain.
Yeah, that's it? That was 3 sentences, bro. Shadows? That's what you saw?
That's right. I could see what was going on by the shadows projected out of the ritual.
That's no, you can't. The moon was straight up, bro.
In the future,
That's not how light works.
Mr. Amish, I would rather you offer up accurate testimony from the start.
Forgive me. My main man, Mr. Majesty. Chalk it up to fuzzy memory.
Though he saw but shadows, it is still valuable testimony. You have to be kidding me.
What are we going to do now, Nick?
And all I can think of is to look for inconsistencies between the actual ride and what Mr. Imus says he saw.
Now then, the defense may cross-examine the witness once more.
How nice. He let us cross-examine this time. Cross-examination. I saw the shadow centers projected on the certain corner. Figures were created by the light and the full moon on that clear and still night.
Objection!
You saw silhouettes projected by the moonlight. Sorry, but that's just not possible.
What do you mean? How is it not possible that it was done? How is it not possible that it was totally possible? That's possible.
I think I'm going to need a logical ease translation on that. Let's take a look at this rites guide, shall we, Mr. Amos? The rite is held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony. Yeah, light doesn't work that way, buddy. So if the moon was shining from the west, any shadows would have been cast eastward. But Mr. Amos was standing to the west of the inner sanctum on Mount Pony Pony.
Oh, hey, mother.
That's right. Our witness here
Oh,
couldn't have seen any
Molly.
shadowy figures on that curtain.
No way.
Perhaps it was
No, it
the
wasn't.
the sacred frames of the lanterns that has your shadowy saw.
I'm afraid not. I inspected them during my investigation, but the flames were too small to cast the crisp, distinct figures Mr. Amos claims to have seen.
But I did see those silhouettes. Really. I wouldn't lie a second time.
But how could he, Nick?
Maybe it was someplace where they were visible? The other side. I don't know. Wait, don't tell me. Your Majesty, if Mr. Emus really did see those shadows, it brings a brand new fact to light.
And what would that be?
A brand new fact that comes to life if Mr. Emus really did see those shadows is he was somewhere else. He wasn't where he claimed to be at the time of the murder.
Oh, then where do you propose to put this was?
Someplace where he could have seen the shadowy figures, naturally.
Wait, you mean...
None of the mountains east of the inner sanctum are close enough for a good view. That leaves only one place he could have clearly seen the shadowy figures from.
And where might that be?
This is where Mr. Emus was at the time of the murder. Right there. Mr. Emus was at the inner sanctum, just outside the curtain on the east side. It's the only place from which we could have seen the shadowy figures.
Right.
Ooh-ah.
Really? Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Or was in the inner sanctum off limits at the time of the victim and the accused?
And the third party was there, you mean? I get the feeling that's a subject Prosecutor said Marty would rather not touch right now. Down.
Oh, you mean...
That's right. This witness was at the scene of the crime, which means he is the mysterious third party we saw during the divination seance. He could be the one who dressed as Lady Kira and killed the High Priest.
Chewie.
Joey Mama.
Chewie, mama.
Chewie Mama. No one but the two participants were allowed anywhere near the inner sanctum. And the only way up there are the stairs that start down the Plaza of Devotion. You tell me, how do you propose the witness enter that sacred space? He climbed. Oh, he must have... I haven't thought that far ahead.
The sanctum has a sheer cliff on 3 sides, and a steep, towering rock face on the other side. No one could have made it there by climbing the face of those cliffs.
His Majesty speaks true. To say Mr. Emus was at such an inaccessible location is but a bit to tarnish his credibility. Is that not right?
Right. I wasn't at the inner sanctum. No sir, no how.
Sure.
At least, I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Hold it!
Then, what about those silhouettes you claim to have seen?
I'm starting to think you've been matching things.
Wow. I've been...
Look at the schizo.
What? Damn. I knew we could trust
I
that
know
man.
you're just a lawyer. He's trying to frame the witness.
Frame the witness. I mean, to be fair, he always does that.
Please, I say.
This is impossible. Unless I can show how he got to the inner sanctum, it just looks like I'm trying to slander Mr. Emus.
I believe in you, Nick. Sis Boomba.
What?
Fight. Phoenix, right.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
What the fuck was that?
What's your problem, lady? Phoenix Wright is very trustworthy, I'll have you know.
She's got some nerve.
Nerves for a criminal. How did a lawyer poison your mind?
But please, Maya, you're only making it worse. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but it's probably best to keep it to yourself for now.
I would advise you to think carefully before making any more sudden outbursts.
Yes, Your Majesty. If I was the bad guy before, I definitely am now. Now, Mr. Emus, I would like you to think back carefully before you testify next about where you were that night. Okay.
I was never at the inner sanctum, I tell you. That much I'm sure of, even with fuzzy memory. Besides,
He's got
it
some
would be
goggles
impossible
that
to
makes
get
me
there in
think
the first place.
he does some kind of sport. I don't know,
Could be
though.
rock climber.
Do rock climbers use goggles? What uses goggles like these?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, just because you never know when, like, a tiny pebble could go flying into your eye or something.
Yeah, that's fair. He could be, but they just said you can't climb it, even...
That's what you think.
Okay, boy... Okay.
Bro wanted to try to find
He
gravity.
looks like he's like some kind of soldier or some shit. I don't know, not a soldier, but like... I don't know, whatever. I guess it might have been impossible for him to get to the inner sanctum like he claims, but... Now will you desist in trying to frame this innocent witness? He has a knife too, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see you explain shit.
Mr. Wright, is it not time to end this cross-examination?
Cross-examinations?
Cross-examination?
Across the...
Does somebody smell toast?
Oh, it's cooked.
Oh my
A moment
god.
of desperation leads to 100 million years of torment. It means that for each moment a sinner spends struggling to deny their sins, 100 million years of torment are added to their time in hell. That's a lot. Pratism is the strictest religion ever. And just so you know, you've already accrued 200 million extra years.
Oh.
That's what the.
That's 700 million!
Sure, what's another 200 million, give or take?
On God Mile. What's a
That's
big
pretty
deal
much
to
the
me?
dinosaurs.
I can't keep saying the witness was there at the inner sanctum. If I can prove it. The problem is, how am I going to do that? Wasn't really paying attention to this one. The fuzzy memory. It would have been possible to get there in the first place.
Hold it!
Explain. Oh, actually, never mind. Never mind. That was a bad idea. I wonder if it's really possible for you to get to the inner sanctum. If you have something to say, just say it. Couldn't there have been another way to get there? A way that wouldn't attract attention?
No, there isn't.
Which means there is.
Perhaps your defense would something.
Share what it is. I don't even have a wild guess, let alone a theory, though. Time to reach into my bag of bluffs! Oh my god.
My bag of bullshit.
To reach inner sanctum without attracting any attention, he climbed up the cliff or he fell from the sky, which... Came from the plaza? Where's the plaza? No, he didn't. He either climbed up the cliff or fell from the sky. Which, honestly... Maybe you fell from the sky?
And Lord thinks he's a comedian now.
I was wondering what crazy theory you would propose next. Well, defense, let's hear it. Mr. Emus could have, parachuted down. We already know the weather was clear and there was no wind to speak of. Perfect weather for skydiving, I'd say. Now that you have been backed into a corner, your delusions grow ever more delusional. Oh my god! The inner sanctum is on a tiny ledge above the sheer cliff over 2,000 meters tall. One misstep and a skydiver would soon find themselves in the Twilight Realm.
Yeah, I don't care. Still, the wind was. Even I couldn't have made that jump.
Wait, what's this building on top of the Sacred Mountain? That is Royal Penitentiary number 4. Oh, right. Princess Rafa mentioned there was a prison up here. How do you get your prisoners up there anyway? By helicopter. Only with authorization from the Minister of Justice. Usually alone, you can approve flights that pass over the inner sanctum. Might I also add defense that no parachute or any other equipment necessary for skydiving have been found.
Are you saying I flew down there by flapping my arms? I may be an incredible dude, but even I'm not capable of that.
Oh, okay. Well, please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Emus. It's not like I can fly through the air either. Can you? Can he fly, chat?
That's skydivers do use goggles.
Chat, is that a parachute?
That could be a parachute.
Objection!
That's like a shitty made. Like, if there was one hole, it'd fuck up everything, I feel like. Mr. Emus is right. He couldn't have skydived down there without any gear.
But he had gear. Well now, finally come around, have you?
Sure.
Now you see what I see that couldn't have possibly been there at the inner sanctum.
Right. If you didn't have any gear, that is.
What on earth are you talking about?
That overreaction is a dead giveaway that I'm on the right track. Take a look at this piece of evidence.
Those are prayer flags, are they not?
Yes, but they've been sewn together to create one big banner. A banner that could also function like a parachute. The people of Karine are so used to seeing prayer flags that the police didn't even think twice about these flags during their investigation. Beads! No, this cannot be. The witness landed at the inner sanctum by using these prayer flags as a parachute.
Yeah.
Is that not right,
I think
Mr.
you smell the
Emus?
toast too, Mr. Wright.
Yes.
There's no way. There's no way out. I'm surrounded.
Yeah,
I'm
this guy, yeah, for sure is a skydiving. That's like aviating goggles, bro. Mr.
Yeah.
Emus.
I'll just talk about memory.
Chat, it's Star.
I guess
Star
I
said,
was
"Let me
there at the
in."
inner sanctum after all.
Wait, we're getting the star. There we go.
Hi, Star. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Thumbs up.
Everyone go follow Star.
Hi, star.
Everyone go follow Star right now. Right now. Jesus Christ. Everyone go follow Star right now. Do it.
What's going on?
Hi, Star. We're doing Ace Attorney. For those who don't know me, I'm Skibby. I do Ace Attorney stuff. I do a bunch of stuff. We play fun things.
Woo.
Fungi, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Star started AI Somnium Files today. Yippee!
Oh, yo.
Yo! That's peak. Anyways, yeah, we're in this court case. What did we miss?
What did I miss?
What did Star miss? Not really much. This guy is here. He apparently parachuted down into the inner sanctum.
He's
Or,
apparently
no.
an eyewitness.
Yeah, was an eyewitness and parachuted into the ritual area somehow.
He claims to have memory loss as well.
Yeah, which is a lot probably. I don't know really. That's
Likely
it.
a lie.
And then a lot of it was just
he keeps admitting stuff.
we were just fighting about like the positioning of where everyone was.
Okay.
But we decided that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where. This one? Yeah, this is the positioning. This is the victim. This is Maya. This is the killer. in question.
Okay. Also, it's the princess right next to Mr. Phoenix, right? Or no?
Nope. In Maya.
It Maya.
Like actually?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like actually, it Maya.
We just completely destroyed Rafa again.
Yeah.
As she should slay. Oh, how she should reveal.
Also, you're low-key quiet, but I've turned you as high as I can, so.
Oh, hold on.
You
Let
are
me fix
a
my
little
mic
quiet.
settings. Let me fix my mic settings in.
Is she quiet for me, or is it just me?
No, she's a little bit quiet.
She's a little
I
quiet.
apologize. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I know what it could be. Hold on.
Yay! Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba 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 ba.
Hello?
Hello?
Do I sound better?
I don't think I hear much difference.
Mostly the same.
Yeah, so you
What
sound the
about now?
same.
Now?
Mostly the same.
What about now?
Mostly the same.
Yeah.
What about now?
Mostly the same.
Same.
What about now?
The same.
Same.
As I suspected, there were 3 people there that night.
I'm trying not to raise it too high, like by decibels. What about now?
The same.
Mostly same. You did it, Nick.
Ah,
You weren't wrong
That's okay,
after
Stat. It's
all.
okay. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Thanks? Mr. Emus, you were the one disguised as Lady Kira that night, weren't you?
I'll be right back.
What?
Okay.
No way, no bow. It's like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was only there at the intersection by accident.
Accident?
Exactly. And that thing's a parachute. It's a homemade paraglider. Like from Tears of the Kingdom.
Paraglider? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you telling me you can fly that using patchwork mess of material?
It may not look like much, but it's as sturdy as it can be. I rode that wind like an eagle, going higher and higher from my earthly launching point. But then something happened. They forced me to land on the inner sanctum.
So you just happened to land there. You expect me to believe that?
Now, please calm yourself, Mr. Wright. However, the fact that the witness was at the inner sanctum is crucial testimony indeed.
Yes.
And it certainly warrants further explanation. Therefore, let's continue with more testimony.
Huh.
More testimony.
More testimony. Bro, again? How many times have we fucking cross-examined this dude?
How many times you gonna keep lying?
Yeah, you right.
That evening, I was enjoying a trek through the night sky with a homemade paraglider.
A trek with your paraglider. Okay.
Jay says, now Pun Pony was drawing near. Something terrible happened. An accident forced me to make an emergency landing at the inner sanctum.
Yeah?
As I landed, I banged my head, causing me to lose my memory.
Uh-huh, sure.
So you see, I ended up in the inner sanctum purely by accident.
Okay. Mr. Emus, you failed to mention any of this during your pretrial questioning. Damn.
Can't be helped. I mean, I'm just remembering it now. Totally.
Continue such slipshod testimony, and you will be cast into the hell of hangnails.
And you will be castrated.
Okay. Well, you shall have hangnails grown and ripped out of you. 800 million years.
Oh, wow. I think I'll pass on that.
Looks like that caught prosecutor said Monty off guard. This is my chance to rip his case to shreds.
That's fucked up.
Kick his ass.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbids,
Nearest to the terrible happened. An accident forced
Rabbids,
you to recover this
twisted.
sanctum. Explain. What was the accident? You should press pause.
Rabbids, twist and dick it.
What exactly was this accident you had?
Good question. Now, what was it again? The wind. Oh yeah, it was the wind.
Not Will playing Stardew Valley and not being here.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
yo.
That's what
I'm gonna go
started.
yell at Will.
You can go yell.
Knew it.
And not just any wind, but a sudden gale force wind. Made me lose control.
Yeah, lose control. The wind was strong enough to. I didn't. Okay. I skipped. Oh, I
Oh,
skipped
got
that
that
too.
right.
Oops.
Bro skipped his
Shit.
whole life.
The wind was strong enough to make you lose control? Okay then, please add that to your testimony. POV, losing control. Gale wins, you say? He's the escape prisoner.
He
On God,
definitely
by the
is.
way. Calm, clear skies.
Objection!
We just talked about this. We have a saying in my country, Mr. Emus. From one lie sprouts another.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means, brother?
Roll Dad.
It means someone caught lying will lie again in an attempt to conceal their first lie. In other words, this current testimony is just a blatant lie you're telling to cover your tracks.
What did you just say?
You claim gale force winds caused you to lose control. This newspaper has the weather report for the day of the murder. It says, the area around the inner sanctum will enjoy calm, clear skies today.
Bullshit!
Well, I do believe it does say that.
From one lie sprouts another. That makes sense, but is it really a saying back home? I've never heard it.
Yeah, I kind of made that one up.
For real.
Your Majesty, the witness's testimony contains another flaw, one that's even more fatal to his cause.
More fatal, you say? The defense will explain himself at once.
Mr. Emus claims he was flying up toward the inner sanctum with his paraglider, but it would have been possible to get all the way up there without any wind.
Well, yes, I believe you're right. But we know the witness was at the inner sanctum, so... Mr. Amish,
No, he was
How did you
originally
get
there.
there?
He was the prisoner.
and from
Okay.
where?
Oh my god. Without any wind, he couldn't have flown up there from the bottom of the mountain. By process of elimination, the only starting point that makes any sense is...
Elimination.
Your Majesty, I believe I have the answer to your question. To reach the inner sanctum, Mr. Emus must have launched himself from here. From down here.
Take that!
He was already up there.
Oh, are you insane?
That's where he came from?
Yes, sir. If he couldn't have come from below, the only other option is from above. So you see. Anonymous came down from Royal Penitentiary. Jesus Christ, this word's hard to say. Penitentiary. Penitentiary. Say it, Funky. Say it right. Try saying it right.
Panini. Penitentiary.
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 Penitentiary. There you go. Number
Say
4.
that 5 times fast.
Penitentiary, 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 penitentiary.
Penitentiary.
From there, could have easily reached the inner sanctum by parachute. And that means he might have also killed the high priest! Bro, like, parachuted from the battle bus. Bro's, and then, like, fucking
Was a Fortnite character.
pickaxed the high priest to death. Mr. Emus, were you the third party at the inner sanctum? The one behind the warning to halt the right that the victim received? Was it you we saw in his final memory? Are you the rebel hunter Lady Kira?
Mr. Prosecutor, sir. Help me out here.
Sorry, what? I wasn't listening. Oh my gosh, Crop Dusty returned from McDonald's! Yay! How was the McDonald's? Did y'all have a good meals?
You did it.
Did
You
you read that?
literally left him
Yeah, okay.
speechless.
Oh, come
I
on,
didn't know.
Prosecutor
Thank
man.
you, thank you. Quiet, you fuck. You should use this time to prepare
You
yourself for what's to
Quiet.
come.
Quiet, you fuck.
For a fate far worse than hangnail nails mail. Hangnail hail.
Hangnail
Hangnail hail.
Fucks.
Hangnail. Welcome to Hangnail Hail.
What
Sure.
the hell? My name's Hangnail Hank.
My name is Hangnail Hank from the Hangnail Hail.
It's giving
Hey,
Sherlock.
I'll be taking your order.
It's giving Herlock for fucks.
Yeah.
Look,
It waits you now. Oh my god. Well done, defense. I must concede this point to you. The witness did, in fact, descend to the inner sanctum from the royal penitentiary. Jesus fucking Christ. What's wrong with number 4?
Panini. The
Panini.
royal panini.
Huh? They didn't even put up a fight
I'm
this time.
spreading it to me.
That's awfully generous of him. But if you are as perceptive as you seem, then you surely have already figured out the riddle. The riddle of
This
Anonymous's
Batman.
true identity.
No, I was gonna.
Riddle
I
me
was
this.
literally thinking that.
Batman. Oh, his true identity? Not sure I know quite yet, but I guess I'll have to answer with something.
If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? I seem I'm the only one who's still in the dark here. Would someone please explain to me what the fuck is going on?
No.
Who is this man?
What the fuck is going on?
Anorison.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going
Who
on?
the fuck are you?
What the
I am
fuck
so
is this?
confused. I don't understand. I old man.
Old ass man.
I don't get shit.
Hey, at least we know who gets bitches.
Damn right I do.
It's gotta be this guy, right? Wanted poster? Is this really him? Only now do you realize the truth. He's gonna get a glow up, watch. Well, please do share with us your belated insight.
It's gonna be Brushel.
No. Wrong, Nick. Why the fuck are you holding back?
Because this isn't going to be very helpful to our case.
Really? Are you sure?
Here. Fortunately, I've got no
Yep.
other choice. That scruffy beard and shaggy mane completely threw me off. But it's all becoming clear now. The nighttime base jump from the mountaintop prison. The precision landing at the inner sanctum was using only a homemade parachute. Only a paratrooper, or more precisely a former paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness is That's a reball. That's a reball. That's a reball.
Hey, that's a Rebo.
Oh,
Hey, that's a reball. Prison escapee and a key member of Dirk's rebel group.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Good. Well, geez, Maxie.
Okay.
I mean, this is an escaped prisoner. What the fuck?
Precisely. The police have been scouring every corner of the city to no avail. Meanwhile, he was under our noses the entire time.
Hoo-ha! Don't think anybody would see through my clever disguise.
buddy,
But
what?
the witness's charade is not all that has been shattered, is it, defense? Boy, do I hate this guy. Please recall the defense's own words. Whoever sent it clearly meant to threaten the high priest. The letter said, "Do not perform the rite." But the rite went on a schedule. I believe this is why the high priest was murdered. Oh yeah, because we're saying that
What
the
do you
guy
suppose
was
is the matter?
was not a rebel, but now he's a rebel. Why would he kill the priest? He claimed that the real killer was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira.
Yeah? And what's your point, bitch?
What of the witness's true identity? Only a paratrooper remembers as a former trooper could have pulled that off. We just read that like 2 seconds ago.
Let's get a flashback from 1 second ago.
Yeah, hello? I chugged my drink before I even left the lot. Oh my gosh. What did you get? What drink?
Ooh.
He's a rebel and escaped prison. He could not possibly have been Lady Kira, mortal enemy of the rebels.
That's what you think.
No.
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 Now, perhaps the witness will enlighten us to the truth. After all, he has yet to refute any of this.
Hoo-ha! You got me. I'm the Registrar Fang of the Defiant Dragons.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go home.
She passed on home.
That's it. That's our ball.
That's our e-ball. That's our ball. That's our ball.
That's our ball.
That's our ball.
That's our ball.
That's our ball.
When did you get here?
Give it back. Oh, around the time you guys were talking about there being no wind. But you gotta give me credit for making up all that testimony off the top of my head.
No, because it failed. Are you prepared to tell us the truth now?
Fuck you. Nope. Well, it's true, I parachuted down to the inner sanctum. But I banged my head on impact and ended up unconscious outside the ritual site.
So you're useless.
In short, all my eyewitness testimony has been a big old fat lie.
Okay,
Fucking
okay.
idiot.
Fuck you. A big fat lie?
Oh, by the way, you smell like shit. Long time no see. Yudi.
Me? Nayuda? Oh shit. Wait, they know each other? Your Majesty. I have never seen this guy a day in my life. This filthy rebel belongs in a jail cell.
Bro, weren't you just
Oh, yes, of
collaborating with him?
course.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Beowulf, she's who it runs.
Seems to really have gotten
Whoa.
Bill the Dragon, huh, Yudi?
They totally dated.
Okay.
Oh my god.
what?
But I haven't.
What?
No dogs at the Grand Regiment are gonna lay a finger on me.
Hello?
No, I think now you're
Hallelujah.
and Apollo dated, because you can tell there's some beef
Bro,
between
got-
Yeah,
Apollo
there's
and
some
Nayuda.
beef. Damn, the way he just jumped up and ran. Deploy all available resources. I want all units placed on high alert. Whoa.
But that
that's
was
intense.
bullshit.
Well, that was a waste of fucking time.
I'm really,
I have to go meet my wife.
What the fuck?
My wife
wife
is
could
gonna
kill me.
get mad to me. She's gonna get angry.
The escaped prisoner escaped again. What the
Wait.
fuck?
These forces
yeah.
are placed on high alert. He will be caught before long.
Escaped prisoner who's escaped the law again after giving a ton of false testimony. Talk about a troublemaker.
Really pulled a number on all of us.
We
What's the
fucking
point of all that
suck.
anyway?
Well, I can't but feel that the entire episode was an enormous waste of time.
Your Majesty. Perhaps it was not as great of a waste of time as you might believe.
What makes you say that, Prosecutor Sad?
That's Ereball dropped something as he made his escape from these halls. That scrap of paper looks awfully familiar. These appear to be direct orders from Dirk.
From Durkee, the rebel reader? Oh, but we only have a small corner of it. There's a pretty
Wait,
big
I
corner.
remember now. Your Majesty, I've seen that scrap of paper before.
You have?
Have I? I remember that's Ereball dropped as part of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Take that!
Ah, this is...
I found it at the
It's
scene of the
right.
crime. It appears to be a copy of the order that Mr. Rebo dropped. If we put the two together, we should be able to read what the order says. Wow, how convenient.
Oh my! And just
How do I
what
can't
is the
read.
same as right.
I can't read Chinese.
Maya!
What the fuck? Pascal said, if you please.
The ignorant lawyer has not bothered to learn our language. Very well, then. I do not understand. Well, what does it say? Using the lamplight as a landmark, he was to parachute down to the inner sanctum. Upon the rite's completion, he was to don Lady Kira's robes and make an escape.
Right? That is how he was to escape from prison.
So if I were to assume that Mr. Rebo is the one who killed the High Priest, then maybe it was because I have an enemy tried to thwart his escape plan? Oh, foul lawyer, I'm afraid that is simply ludicrous. Huh? But I didn't say anything. Did he just read my mind? I know how your putrid mind works. Unfortunately for you, however, now that the rebels' escape plan has been revealed, it is clear that Data Rebel is not the High Priest's killer. How can you be so sure? Butterfly. If only we'd use that putrid brain of yours every once in a while. Data Rebel's plan could not have worked without the help of a certain individual. What do you mean? Speaking of added enemy, of course. Had Data Rebel simply donned Lady Kira's robes and made his escape alone, he would have been far too conspicuous. But what if he buy... What if... But where did he buy the High Priest's side? The faithful citizens praying in the plaza would have no cause to suspect anything. It is therefore unthinkable that Data Rebel was the High Priest's killer. That's such a weird logic jump, but okay, I guess. I don't know.
So then, are you saying the High Priestess was a... Oh, I cannot bear to say it.
I'm afraid it is so. He numbered among the rebels to threaten our kingdom.
How could this be?
Wow. There must be some kind of mistake. Shut up! Let it go and move on. Accept the truth, it is the only way. And that goes double for you, Defense. Cease your futile battle now. And why should I? Because I will now put the final nail in the coffin of the accused. Now that we've eliminated that Cerebral from our list of suspects, there is only one person that still remains. The accused, Maya Fey. Hold it right there! Are you forgetting something important?
Something important? Please you explain the fence.
We can't end this trial without looking into... third party? I guess?
Murder weapon?
No, the third party. We know the murder weapon. Talking about the true identity of the Lady Kira we saw in the Sans vision. If that wasn't Datsureball, then who was it? That matter has already been resolved. It has? What's he talking about? It is as I have maintained from the start. There was no third party in the seance vision.
Objection!
It was the statue. But there was another Lady Kira there besides Mai Fei. We all saw her. Oh. Hello? Bro is flabbergasted. What the?
Bro is shooketh.
I can't do my finger point. Hello? What did he do to him? Oh shit, he's about to fucking... Bro just ulted. Bro Loki just ulted.
That is an old.
Yeah! Oh my god, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Bro ulted. It is time to let it go and move on. Your fate has already been sealed, much like your arm. This hardly seems fair. Where do you get these beads back? Okay. It is quite simple once you consider where the victim and the accused were at the time.
What the fuck is bro on?
If the victim was near the spring with his back to the accused, what would he see ahead? Beside the water itself, there is nothing but the Warbod statue. Oh. That's the judge.
Besides, the water itself, there is nothing but the Warband statue.
Precisely. Lady Kira, we saw in the seance, is the Warbod statue draped in her sacred robes. Okay. I was 50 steps ahead, bro. I was like 2 hours ahead of this fucking game. No way!
Damn.
The accused wanted the false Lady Kira to appear in the seance vision. Before she came from behind and stabbed the victim with the dagger in reverse grip. Which I don't agree
Why
with.
would the accused want to do something like create a false Lady Kira?
To show it to the victim as he was being slain.
And what reason would the accused have to fool the victim she was about to kill?
Clearly because they know about... It was not the victim she was trying to fool. It's us! Yeah, it was this very code itself. Clearly this person knows how this court works.
Come again.
Suspicion would not fall on the accused if it looked like if none of the Lady Kira was there. And the defense was foolish enough to fall for it and claim it was a third party in disguise.
Are you saying...
I am. It was all a cleverly wicked scheme perpetrated by the accused. A scheme in which she sought to use the seance vision to mislead us. Yeah, okay, so this is what I was saying like 2 hours ago. That he's gonna say that Maya pushed him into the statue. Which is honestly what it did look like. This can't be happening. What a face you are making, defense. I'm surprised you are taking this so hard. After all, did I not clearly state a while back that you were chasing after naught but a deluded fantasy? Something has occurred to me, you see, and your education from a third party but a deluded fantasy. You're telling me he knew this is how it would turn out all the way back then? And that he was just waiting for the most effective moment to spring it on me? Do you understand? I've had you dancing in the palm of my hand this entire time. It can't be.
This is an outrage.
This is bullshit. Down with the
You
queen.
took our royal priestess, sacred divination, whatever the fuck her name is, and used it to commit this most foul and despicable murder.
No, I did nothing of the sort.
Maya.
Nick, it's not true. I didn't.
What the fuck?
Cease this ugly display. Cease your ugly bitchin'. Your fate is sealed now that the facts have been exposed.
This bitch crying.
Cease this bitch crying.
That's all I can think about.
Yeah, I just thought of that.
that.
Cease this ugly
don't you-
bitching. Your
Now,
your
why don't you
magistrate.
cease this bitch crying?
The time has come to convict this criminal who only seeks to take the sacred hall.
Indeed. This stream does its trial is over.
No, it's not. Surprise! Something happens.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There's defense wish to offer up.
Surprise,
It's
motherfucker.
another.
The accused is not the killer, and here's why. Now what do I do? I got nothing.
It would appear that the
Damn.
defense has run out of arguments to make.
I thought for sure that the rebel was the killer.
Bitch.
The only person with a possible motive, the one dressed as Lady Kira, has vanished. And I've got nothing to use against Prosecutor Sadmati's argument. Damn it, I can't lose now. Not like this.
Very well then. I shall now redeem my verdict.
But wait, please wait, I'm begging you. It is time to let it go and move on.
This trial need not be drawn out any longer. The defense has failed to count the charges filed by the prosecution.
Uh-oh. We're cooked.
In accordance with the law, I invoke the defense
Yeah.
culpability act against defense. Now then, this court finds the accused Murphy
Objection!
Objection!
Oh.
in defense.
Objection!
It's right.
Objection!
No shot.
Guilty.
Really? It's cooked?
It's gonna be a
Ah!
prison break arc.
Yeah, wait, low key prison break arc? I'd actually be down.
Prison break?
Not like Phoenix. Hashtag not like Phoenix.
Bro lost.
Wait, chat.
He's
This is the
fucking shot.
second case he's lost?
Your Majesty, please forgive the interruption, but
Hello? Gunman?
What is the meaning of this?
What a minute, Adash.
the body has
Uh-oh.
been found in the plaza of devotion.
A
Your
body
Majesty,
has been discovered.
Oh, okay.
in the plaza of
I had-
of
What's
devotion.
this?
I fucking had to.
What happened now?
We found this sticking out of the victim.
Right. Right, that's where the killers robbed the dagger.
I thought we had this here. What? It's come to defeat the rebels.
Please.
Love and understanding.
Yeah, please let me understand. Well, it would seem the dagger that was once lost has now been found. Oh, so they didn't have it. Okay.
I have one more thing to report, Prosecutor said.
Okay. Yes.
This dagger. There's the fingerprints
Ow.
of my Faye on it.
How? What? Once?
Bro, you are double fucked 2 ways from
What?
Sunday.
Why would Maya's prints be on it? Dude, how does Maya actually manage
He's
to
been
fuck
in
herself
here
like
the
this?
whole fucking time.
Definitely from earlier, but I don't believe it yet. It must be true.
Is something the matter, Prosecutor said?
I'm surprised the first witness wasn't Emma Sky, but okay.
Yeah.
The trial has run its course, and the accused's guilt has been firmly established. However, it would seem the defense was right about one thing. I was? You claimed that the murder at the Inner Sanctum had to be carried out by the rebel hunter masquerading as Lady Kira. I did say something to that effect, but what of it?
Prosecutor said, are you suggesting what I think you are?
I believe the true identity of the rebel hunter who has been masquerading as Lady Kira is none other than the accused. Why is it so hard to say? None other than the accused. None other than the accused. None other than the accused.
The accused.
Say that. Say that fast. Try to say that.
Is none other than the accused.
None other than the
None other
accused.
than the accused.
Okay, it's
None
kind
other
of
than
hard.
the accused.
It's okay.
None other than the accused. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
It's a bit of a tongue.
None
None
other
other
than
than the
the
accused. Like at the end, it gets kind of hard.
Say it 5 times fast.
None other than the accused. None other than the accused.
None other than the accused. None other than the accused. None other than the accused. None other than the accused.
None other than the accused. None other than the accused.
The only one who did it.
I did it.
I did it.
That was not it, Stevie.
None other than the accused. Shut up. None other than the accused. None other than the accused. None other than the accused. Okay, shut up, bitch. Miss Maya
That was
Faye.
twice.
Damn.
That was twice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right?
Damn.
That was so
Bro, can't even count. Can't even count.
Slash respectful slash nice slash.
Please respectfully shut the fuck up.
slash J, you know, slash J. I realize how
So
shocking this must seem.
No, you're not. Slash
No,
J.
I'm
It's
slash
okay.
J. I'm slash J. Looking back,
Bro's so
however, I
slash
now
SRS.
realize there was much that pointed to this fact.
What's
The
up,
rebel hunting Lady Kira was
smush?
first sighted about 2 years ago. The accused first came to our kingdom 2 years ago as well. Uh-oh. It's Dick Gumshoe. It's Gum Dick Shoe.
Hey, this high matches perfectly.
Big shoe.
But there was more. That warning was found in the High Priestess' bedroom 3 days before the rite. We didn't use all evidence! This court is not done! Despite his house being locked up tight.
Objection!
How does that prove anything?
Objection!
It is difficult to believe an intruder could have found a way to enter such a secure house. However, the accused was known to come and go freely there, mainly to prepare for the purification rite. Ah!
Abbot Umi was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions.
The accused could have easily left the house unlocked for herself, without anyone noticing. No! Why are we updating the report right now? We is dead. If we assume that the accused was Lady Kira, that more than establishes her motive for killing the High Priest.
First of, yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah?
yes, the victim was secretly, and so should but to help dash our ball escape after all.
Precisely, that made him a target of Lady Kira's wrath. And after killing the High Priest, she then unleashed her divine justice on another rebel. So, it seems the scope of this case has... We now have 2 murders perpetrated by Miss Maya Fey, masquerading as Lady Kira. Great, Maya. Not again.
Fey is indeed a serial killer, will affect the severity of their punishment. In light of this, I believe the second murder must be investigated before we proceed.
Oh my God.
Maya really said I gotta make up for lost time and commit a 2-in-1.
Yeah, I'm gone. As you wish, your majesty. Maya Fey, I hereby charge you with the second murder. May your defiled soul feel the weight of your sins. A new murder charge on top of a guilty verdict?
It seems to avenge. We'll live to see one more day.
Talk about hanging on it by a thread. Come tomorrow, a far more terrible punishment awaits you.
I hereby suspend these proceedings so that the second murder may be investigated. Until the conclusion of this new investigation, this court is adjourned.
Yay. Wow. Okay.
Well,
Well. Now what?
well. I don't know.
Are we dead now? You gonna die tomorrow? Damn, I'm genuinely surprised we just lost. What do I do now? I can't believe Maya and I were actually found guilty.
You wrong die, bitch.
Yay.
Guilty as fuck.
Guilty. Ah.
Arnar.
That is an Arnar moment.
Arnar.
Arnar.
Clear.
Oh, star.
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 No, Mr. Right.
Oh my god, Star is here, chat. Star is actually here.
I'm sorry, I fucking dipped out of the face of the earth. I went to go do dishes.
You
Apologies.
did.
Yeah.
You want to do what?
Dishes. Mr. Right.
Fair.
I said this.
Is that right?
I'll be.
He's
Well,
all
I'll
right.
be.
I saw the whole trial. What's going to happen to Miss Mama now?
I'm worried about that too. But right now, ain't no one worried about me. I'm gonna die too, you know.
Bitch. Who the fuck is this guy? That's the bailiff? That's scary.
That's the bailiff.
I think it's the first time we've actually seen a bailiff's face.
Yeah, on God, bailiff
Yeah.
face reveal.
Bailiff.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh god, he's hot.
Right now, I need to focus on the next trial.
The murder of the acolytes is a lot, right?
At least the jury's still out on that one, so to speak. Two murders are most likely connected.
What gave you that idea?
So this guy died?
Praise a lot.
Right? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Trust.
Yeah.
Which guys? Which of the guys are trust in me and praise a lot, right?
Yeah, trust
Yeah.
in me and praise a lot died. If I can get to the bottom of Acolyte's and Lot's murder, it might give me an ammunition I need to overturn Maya's guilty verdict.
Let me help you investigate. I want to assist you any way I can.
I appreciate it, Albie, but we're talking about a murder.
Yes, but it's going to be hard for a foreigner to investigate this on his own.
You have a point there. I wish I knew what to do. Aw.
Oh, she's back. Are
She's
you gonna
sad.
apologize?
Isn't that your benevolence?
Wait. It's alright, her benevolence is sunk into the ground. Kick her!
Damn.
It's literally my entrance sound now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just used my that too for this server specifically.
Princess Rifa?
Oh, it is you again.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Hello?
The Ted lawyer walking, guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act.
She hasn't lost any of her charm. But she is sad.
Yes.
Why the long face?
Bitch said.
I thought you'd be glad I was found guilty under the TC Act. I prefer marble.
I'm in no mood to take joy in your suffering,
Really?
for I was unable to defeat you and had to leave the job to others.
And it will stay this way, fool.
I failed in my sacred duty as the royal priestess.
I guess that answers my question. An admirer of concealing his or her affection for you.
Damn, I could imagine. Hydrate, bitch.
Oh,
Have I misunderstood the
I don't actually have water right now, what the fuck?
Again?
No.
Okay. That was the last bit of my water in my cup.
I'm pre-saving my
Damn.
honeycombs for the next season of Ski.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
You can only redeem one per stream anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got a 10? Snoozed. She's falling on the ground. Kick her.
Cannot be.
Wait. It's alright, her benevolence is sunk into the ground. Kick her!
Damn.
I like how that's become a meme.
All I did was
Yeah.
defend my client. I can't better see her looking so sad like this, though. Your benevolence? Your benevolence!
Oh, barbed head. I thought you had already begun
Oh my
your
god,
journey
shut
to
up.
the
Never
throne
mind.
realm.
I'm not dead yet! I still have an investigation to do for tomorrow's trial.
What's this? Do you mean to say you've not given up yet?
That's right. I'm going to prove my innocent tomorrow.
You're innocent tomorrow?
Why?
That's fucking funny.
Why
That's
would
actually pretty
you
fucking funny.
give up? I cannot fathom such the fucking, how do you say that?
Obstinacy. Obstinacy.
Obstinacy.
I don't know, I'm illiterate.
Investigate all you want. I care not.
Shadi.
You really don't mind?
Is Shadi here?
Yeah, Shaddy's here. Shaddy's
Hi,
just chilling.
Shadi.
Hi.
I just saw the Buddha, I'm like...
Buddha! But aren't you worried that a lawyer backed into a corner by the DC Act might do something desperate like forge evidence?
What's this?
If left unsupervised, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know? He's just asking for a companion.
He's like, I don't got Maya, so like you're the only girl I got.
Okay, now to see if she takes the bait.
Yes, I see your point. Barbed head,
Yes?
I know what happened yesterday. You perpetrated some sort of
Okay.
fraud or other misdeed while I was not watching.
Huh?
That explains why I misunderstood
Okay.
the voice of the
No,
high priest's soul.
that was your skill issue.
Yes, of course. That's the only explanation.
I was just trying to cheer
You
up.
run out of this, can I
Now she
kick her
thinks
to the
even less of
ground?
me.
I must not allow you to sully our secret hall of justice with your misdeeds ever again. Therefore, today I will be monitoring
You have
your
nothing
every move
else
once
better to
more.
do?
No.
I won't fail to spot your misdeeds this time.
Mr. Wright, can I kick her down?
I will drop
Done.
kick you to the moon, you fuck-ass kid.
Okay. Damn.
I love my
The
job.
moment I see anything out of the ordinary, I will send you straight to prison.
I will send you straight to Jesus.
Straight to Jesus.
I will
I will send you straight to Jesus. I will send you to Jesus. Oh my
Wait,
god.
I think I have a soundboard of-
I will send you to Jesus.
Wait, I have a soundboard of that, I think.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Straight to Jesus.
No, it's locked now because it's in the Candy Gal server, but they lost the server boost.
Nar booster server. Nar.
Wait,
It's cooked.
No.
wait, I think I can.
Oh my god.
Imagine if I
God.
did just for that.
No,
I
don't
love
boost
the
the
Candy
server.
Gal. Candy Gals are
Jesus.
great.
Benevolence! You're not to fall into the crowd yet. Eventually you will be.
Jesus. Hello?
What?
It's okay, Albie. You don't need to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. But first, I should probably lighten my load a little bit. Albie, would you mind holding on to some evidence for me?
Of course, I'm always glad to help. Unnecessary evidence loaded to... Shut up. Treat.
Shadow sniff? Sniffa?
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you.
Thank you.
I went so much more high pitched with fucking Albie. I know I am.
Now then, the scene of the crime is the logical place to start. If I recall correctly, the body was found at the Plaza of Devotion. Let's go! Damn.
Alright, I got it.
I will send you to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus.
This is a sad position to die.
Damn.
Looks like the police already finished their investigation. That was him, right there. Aang? We got Aang killed?
Dang.
To think someone would
No,
be killed here.
not
A
A.
place devoted to prayer. Nar, it's Aang, guys. Rip. A body outlined in flowers? Did someone leave them here in memory of the deceased? There's something different about the prayer flags today.
As the High Priest's disciple, Acolyte Salat was utterly devoted to his training. First the High Priest and now his devoted disciple. Maya Fey will pay for this.
As I keep trying to tell you, Maya has nothing to do with any of this.
I say,
And you can prove this. How?
I don't know. What do you think I'm
Is he
doing
in
here?
prison right now?
Gathering dirt and dust.
You and your smart mouth. This is precisely why you and your lawyerly ilk are so reviled.
Shut up. Who?
I'm gonna guess Emma?
Hey, Mr. Wright!
It's Emma. Yeah, it is Emma.
Yeah.
Called
It's
it.
Shady McShatterson the third.
Oh my god.
Shady, it's you.
She gets so loud.
Emma.
Yo!
I'm my goat.
That's my go, Emma.
That's
It's
her
that
goat chat.
detective from your country again.
There's something wrong with her.
Babe, it's the princess.
Don't worry, I'll kick her down. Don't worry, I got you.
You seem displeased that I am here.
Maybe.
Oh, no. Don't be silly. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry about what happened to Maya.
It's not your fault, Emma. You were just doing your job. And if I'd just done mine...
Mr. Wright.
But it's no use crying over spilled milk. Would you mind telling me what you know about the murder? It's do or die in court tomorrow. And I mean that literally.
Gladly. I'll help you any way I can.
Remember, I have my eyes on the both of you, so see to it that you commit no misdeeds.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Damn.
Of course not. You're talking to a professional here.
Okay. Let's see. How about starting with an overview of what happened?
Sure. The victim is praise a lot. Okay.
Yep.
He was the high priest's disciple. His body was discovered around noon today. Right after the rite wrapped up.
So during the high priest's murder trial?
The
That's
meat
right.
priest.
The meat priest? High priest meat murder trial.
Meep, moop.
Apparently he had been here praying since the day before the rite even started. Talk about serious devotion.
Yeah, it barely lasted a few minutes.
This is a picture of Mr. Zalot's body.
That dagger in his upper back looks like it would have been particularly painful. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Why is there a peach there? Is that
Bro,
a
just
tattoo
has
on the
a
back of his
peach
neck?
tattoo.
It's peach-shaped?
Everyone started leaving when the praying was finally done. But the victim remained bent over in prayer, and when they went over to check on him,
They discovered he was dead, right? The fuck? Nobody... He died, like, silently? Like... So,
well,
they
if
were
he
all
did make a
praying.
sound,
Yeah, I guess so.
and they all were face down like that, they
Yeah.
might not have noticed.
That's crazy for someone to just stab someone right there and just... Wow, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Like, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, the estimated time of death is May 9th. First of all, May 9th. Sometime
May 9?
between May 9, the start of the rite, and the discovery of the high priest's body. In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite. And the murder weapon was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the high priest. The prosecution believes Maya came down the stairs after killing the high priest. And then stabbed Mr. Zalot with the same dagger.
Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what about the cause of death?
He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust into his upper back. Here's an autopsy report.
I refuse to believe that the people coming up and down the stairs didn't notice that that guy had a knife in his neck. But
I agree.
I thought there weren't people coming up and down the stairs. I thought it was just Maya and the priest.
Maybe, but like, what about the police investigations and whatnot? Like,
No.
did they have to pass by? I don't
Estimated
know.
time of death, you say?
Maybe I'm
How
getting
can you
time.
know such a thing?
Maybe it's
Also,
like
this
a
thing is
I
suspicious.
wanna
weird
know.
bystander
Well,
effect.
Barbed Head, out with it.
What is this thing? What is this flag?
I now present to you this fucking thing.
Wait,
This fucking
wait,
thing.
wait,
Guys.
wait.
Another
I
sound
already know
effect.
Star has the soundboard.
Didn't.
I already knew Star had the soundboard from that.
I always have the soundboard. I have a lot of soundboards. Yo, talk to me, I may have it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I just
Okay,
assumed
I
you
would
read
also-
it because I was like hovering
No,
it and
I
you were like,
didn't.
mm-hmm. I was like, oh, he read it.
No, it literally starts with O.
Oh.
Excuse
Okay.
me.
Oh.
Good
Oh, so the
job.
princess of the spirit medium kingdom is interested in forensic science?
I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise.
Damn.
Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such, it would be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in.
Okay.
She doesn't believe in science.
No, I guess not.
Towing burner.
There's nothing silly
What?
about it.
What?
The witch.
You're gonna,
Just,
Mr. You're never to sing to the ground. Kick her.
Burner.
I'll have you know, even prosecutor Samadhi holds forensic in high regard.
Does he? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science. Still, I suppose it is nothing much compared to the divination seance.
She really doesn't have an adorable bone in her body.
Emma, I think she's actually interested. Would you mind explaining it to her?
I guess I have to now. Okay, there are many ways to estimate the time of death. But the most well-known method uses the change in body temperature. If it's cold,
Interesting.
it could have been there even longer.
Yeah.
The body temperature drops at a steady rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long someone's been dead by measuring their temperature.
I see. That was quite enlightening. Barbed head, present your forehead now.
What?
I-
Why?
I want to see how dead you are.
You feel just a little over 95 degrees. Seems you are not dead
Okay. Of course I'm not.
yet. It was but a jest. After all, you're still the dead lawyer walking.
I fail to see the humor in any of this. Were there any witnesses? With so many people here at the plaza, you'd think somebody would have seen something.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But we haven't found a single witness.
How's that even possible?
Because everyone was bent over, utterly devoted to prayer, naturally.
Oh right, the back-shattering pose that nearly killed me. Still, you'd think someone would have noticed something.
I thought so too, but the monk's scarf he had on, no one could see the dagger in his upper back. Plus, everyone was so absorbed in prayer, they didn't see or hear anything.
Can't believe this.
What you choose to believe is your choice. But the fact remains there were no witnesses. However, there's one piece of irrefutable evidence. The dagger.
Sadly, yes.
Did you tell me about the murder weapon?
The killer used a warbod dagger?
Warbod, yeah.
Warbod dagger, legendary weapon of Lady Kira.
Jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
It was discovered impaled in the victim's upper back. Thank you.
Of course. Of course.
The accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger, were they not?
Yes, they were. No.
No.
With such irrefutable evidence, there's no questioning the accused's guilt.
Not so fast. What about a motive? Mine had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot.
What do the police think about this matter?
Motive. Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zealot.
So you say. Let us now hear what the police think about the matter.
Hold on. Police believe Maya is the Lady Kira figure who has been battling the rebels. And since Mr. Zalat was the disciple of the High Priest, who turned out to be a rebel,
He too was likely a rebel, and therefore met the same untimely demise as his teacher.
yes, that's how the police currently view this crime.
There's no way Maya is that Lady Kira vigilante. I
I agree on a personal level, but the police are just going with what today's trial concluded.
I really blew it in court today. What are those? This prayer flag looks much newer than the rest. Your benevolence? What does it say here?
The dearest wishes of our subjects are written upon these prayer flags.
We lost a funky.
Oh,
Oh, 07.
rest in peace, Fungus Bungus.
Goodbye, fungus. BRB, okay. Okay.
Reading the prayers of others is considered rude, but if you must know. It says, at the usual spot.
Hello?
Bring grub, the key too. That is one of the more direct
What?
and practical prayers I've ever seen.
I wonder if it's even a prayer. Bring grub and a key. Sounds very suspicious.
Dear God, bring grub
And key.
and key.
Acolyte Zealot died bent over in front. Bring grub and key. There's no trace of blood on the ground, though. The fact that there's so little bleeding could mean that there was a single stab to a vital point. Not that that would have been very difficult considering the position he was in. Never praying again, chat. Or else I might get stabbed. So these flowers are on the left here in the memory of Acolyte Zealot. What are they called?
They are known as Namanda. They're given to express sorrow when life is lost.
Seems offering flowers in memory of the dead is a universal practice. Why is that evidence? Okay. Acolyte Zealot was killed in prayer pose, with his head bent over like that. The last thing he saw must have been this rug.
Dead.
Oh wow,
It is
yeah,
a
no, the
prayer
insight
rug
thing's not gonna
woven
help.
by
It's
God's
just gonna be
notes.
green.
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon his departed soul.
It's strange that there are no bloodstains, though.
Perhaps it was so cold his blood froze?
That's...
Or perhaps it was absorbed by his vestment.
It is pretty cold. Maybe the blood really did just freeze inside his... No. No. Nuh-uh. Okay, that message on the player thread seems a bit weird, but I think I've seen everything that there is to see around here.
You've not found or heard anything of particular worth. Are you ready to give up?
No, I'm not calling it quits yet.
Does it look like you have any hope of winning, Mr. Wright?
Emma, I can't really say at this point. All I know is I have to keep investigating.
What are you two sneaks up to?
None of your
I would
business.
advise you to get back to work if you are done here, detective. Otherwise, I will report you to Prosecutor Sadmati for dereliction of duty.
I'm going! Well, see you later, Mr. Wright. And good luck!
Goodbye! I should really pay a visit to everyone in every place connected with this case. Oh, okay. Well,
How much longer are we gonna go for?
Oh. I don't know. Should we end right now, chat?
Up to you.
Chat, are we ending?
That's up to you. It's your stream.
Okay,
It's
chat, we're
your
ending.
stream, buddy.
We're ending, chat.
Okay then.
Hi, Rodent. How are you, Rodent? We go end now.
Alright.
Everyone, remember to
It's
use
like, what
my
the heck, man?
remember to use my Fortnite code when you buy Fortnite stuff,
Cause then he gets money.
cause your boy needs that that muns. Bro needs the muns.
Money.
Bro, I need the muns. Yeah, I need the muns. And then we go raid.
Oh, fuck.
Who are we rating?
We shall see. We shall see. Who shall we raid? Hmm.
Um,
We can raid a snack. Because I don't think I've ever been able to raid snack.
I don't think you have ever rated snack, no.
Have I ever raided
Yeah, I don't
snack?
think so.
I don't
I
think
don't
I raided
think
snack.
so.
A lot of the Pookies are live right now. So everyone go
Mhm.
look at the usual Pookies and go watch them, of course. But out of everyone, I don't think I've raided snack in a long I don't think I
I
just
don't
have in
think you've ever
general.
rated snack.
Yeah, I don't remember raiding snack at all. So we're gonna go raid snack. Rodent, why sad? And then Ice Bean. Hi. So let's go raid Snack. Snack is playing Minecraft on the Kusump.
Simp.
We know what the Kusump is. I played on the Kusump earlier. We might have some Kusump streams in the future as well.
Simp.
We shall see. But yeah.
Yay.
Good night, gang. Let's go say hi to Snack. Yeah, go hey hi to Snack.
Yay.
Lol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, but
Oh.
goodbye, gang. Good night, everyone. Am I gonna?
No.
Am I gonna share? Did you say no to me, Star?
Maybe.
Wow. Wow.
Starts saying no.
Pew! Oh my gosh.
Fuck
Rodent, what is
me,
happening
no.
with those emotes? Anyways, I'll release the schedule this week, I promise. We might do a sponsorship next week. Would y'all be down to download Candy Crush for me? Anyone want to play
No.
Candy Crush? Star, did you say no again?
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
Maybe.
No? Okay.
Listen,
Okay,
listen,
fine.
listen. I'm in a very no
Oh.
say no to you mood today, okay?
Okay, no Candy Crush.